Best map intro, baby. Best map intro. All right, people, welcome to game number one. Team Norse vetoed the previous generation, so we are here on the second iteration of Mega Random. No fish this time, no fish. We have Count But Count playing Loki up here on the top side. In the pocket for Norse, we have Rappel playing Odin in the pink, and then we have Shelty down here on the bottom playing Thor. Really, interesting. Starting off with really good, before we jump over to the Egyptian team, really nice starting hunt for the Norse, as you can see. Okay, good starting gold as well. Double mine in your base. This is good for Norse, but it's also bad for Norse. So I'll get to that in just a second once we introduce the Egyptian team. So for the Egyptian team, we have Chemo in the blue playing Ra up on this top side. In the pocket, we have Josephus, Joe himself, playing Isis. He decides to make an appearance for the Egyptian team. We got Joe playing Isis in the pocket, and then we had Squash playing Set down here on this bottom side, okay? So that means on the bottom side, we have Set against Thor. Set against Thor on the bottom side. On the top side, we have Ra against Loki. And then we have Odin and Isis here in the middles, okay? Yeah, so let's go. I want to go look at the Egyptian players' gold mines. The double gold mine, that's definitely a good thing for the Egyptians to have, you know, that extra gold in their base. But if I want to go look at the actual gold position, because, like, for example, look at this gold position right here. Is this a safe gold for Chemo? I mean, you can secure this with Army, with Amygdala, blah, blah, blah. You can secure this, but, you know, with Thor and Odin, you could forest fire this forest right here, even though he's against Loki. He is against Loki. There's no forest fire for Loki, but you could burn that forest down and just have direct access to that gold. That's sketchy, man. Let's go look at Joe's gold. That's a good gold mine for Joe right there, right? And then this other one. I mean, again, it has a tower right there and whatnot that you can wall up, drop Amygdala around, somewhere around here to help protect the gold. So, but still, this is harassable, man. This is harassable. How about Squash? Squash looks like he has the best gold. He's got a back mine back here, and then this forward mine right there. It's in between the two towers. The two towers. So yeah, very nice gold placement for Squash. Joe's is decent, and then Chemo with the kind of the sketchy gold placement here. It looks like this map in general has a pretty good number of resources. I'm just looking at the mini map right now. And it looks like the players have a lot of gold options, especially even like in the backside of their base. Whoa! Dude, Rappel has got 3 elephants right outside of his base. Are you kidding me? Look at that. And the gold mine right there. Plus, remember, Rappel. Oh my god, Rappel. Rappel's getting a little miss macro going on right here. Somebody slap him in the back of the head, eh? There he goes. Anyways, remember, he's Odin. He used his great hunt right here, so he's going to have gazelles for days. Look at this. More gazelles, more elephants, etc. We got Freya Ptah coming in for Seti, so all the Norse boys are advancing, along with Squash. Okay, how about Shelty's food prospects? I want to take a look at Shelty's food prospects. Shelty's got a lot of food too, but it's pretty exposed. So I think that, maybe if Rappel and Shelty work together to put some pressure on Squash, it's definitely possible that, you know, Shelty's gonna have food for days, which is really nice. So this map is really good for both the teams. The double gold for the Egyptians, the large amount of hunt for the Norse players, but it's harassable. So the Egyptians can harass the forward hunt, especially Set. The Norse can harass the maybe more exposed gold mine situation. Count getting a little bit of pressure. This time I gotta pay more attention to Count. In the last series against Greek, Count was sneaky OP. Hey, we got interesting. Squash uses look. Squash uses vision on this back area behind Shelty. Look. But Shelty's actually forward. Interesting. Look at these little dust devils. I think they're so funny that the dust devils are here on the map. Anyways, a little bit of a bummer situation. I guess Squash was able to see this. He doesn't see the hunt, but he did see that Shelty is not taking a second town center right away. Speaking of second town center right away, boom. Rappel is going for his back TC. Joe is going for the hunt forward, okay. We got a second TC going up for Squash with an elephant. Delicious, nice. Oh, of course. Joe's going up through Bast. Okay, that's why. Joe's going up through Bast. That's why he's got all this hunt right here. Does he have additional monuments? No additional monuments, at least from what I see. So he's going for the Anubite spam, it looks like. Chemo's going for a second town center himself. How about Count? What's Count got going? Count has got some Herseer action going. Shelty with the RC. Okay. Rappel's gonna be like, not enough hunt. It's not enough hunt. You see, it does not have... Oh, that's too Russian. Have enough hunt. Not enough hunt. These Norse boys need to do a much better job with their ox cart placement. Let's go, gentlemen. Let's go. Okay. Shelty taking a ballsy forward TC. Jeez, this is actually the forward TC of Squash. Holy Moses. Okay. Show the Set Priest. Yeah, I didn't see the Set Priest, but we can see what the Set Priest has converted. The Set Priest got 2 elephants, which is really killer. Pegasus, a free Pegasus Scout. That's not a bad relic to get if you're just chilling, right? Okay. So Squash does have a handful of units here. Looking to do some pressure on Shelty, maybe. Actually, he's actually looking to... Oh no, he's actually looking to convert these elephants right here, but he misclicked and the Wadjet actually started attacking the elephant. This is interesting. Are we going to be able to see some dead priests right here? Shelty decides no. I was going to say, maybe the Valkyrie against the Wadjet with 4 priests right there. Yeah, that Valkyrie is probably toast. Let's see if he can get any good kills here. Nope, not really. Nope, not really. Okay, let's go take a look at Ruski at Count. Count with the Loki play here. Is he going for the priest? Going for the priest. Right as what is this thing called? Rain gets used. Loses a Herseer. Okay. Count with the forward TC as well. These boys got some cojones. The Nordic Vikings have cojones. Very nice. What's up, Matrews? This map spawn is Thor's Wet Dream. Well, I mean, for sure. I think look at what Rappel's doing. Look at these. I love what Rappel's doing right here. He's walling all these little segments right here, all these little spaces. Very nice. So it's good. I think it's good for both players, Matrews. I think it's good for both players. Like I said, the gold options are awesome. Since we have both Set and Isis here, Set and Isis both need a lot of hunt as well, right? It's really only Ra that can just chill in his base and not care about the hunt situation. So yeah, I mean, check this out. Back gold mine, another monument going up. We got Scotty, we got Nephthys, Jesus, Nephthys, Halfthor, Scotty, okay, so Scotty incoming for Shelty. Rappel is just booming his little heart out, okay, on 2 TCs. Count just took his additional town center, still, well, okay, yeah. He's probably thinking about the town center play soon enough. Rappel's going up on this top side against Chemo, okay. Joe's got a forward town center getting taken. Okay. Did he go? No, he went for Bast. Why did I say he was going to go for Anubites? He's not going to go for Anubites. If he was going to go for myth units, it would be a Sphinx spam. Duh. Okay. There was a Shifting Sands, but I'm not entirely... There it is. Shifting Sands to get some of the Herseer on the back TC. Okay. 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 Temple is down. Chemo's gold mine a little exposed. Here comes Joe. Da-da-da-da-da. Remember, this is the other gold mine. Exposed. He's exposed. Okay, is that a Migdol he's dropping? Tis a Migdol. Out of the way, Squash. Or Joe, out of the way. Okay. Alright, so far we have 2 town centers for Squash going for the mythic play here. Check it out. Thundering Hooves in for a Rappel Sun. Very nice. Okay. Joe finally with the second TC. Forward Migdol. I would really like to see a monument here, man. Look at this Migdol TC with Loki and Odin here. Some flaming weapons, and wait a second, did he stop Scotty? I think Rappel stopped Scotty and he's just started it up again. Anyways, yeah, blocking those god powers, man, would be really nice. I think that there's an opportunity here. There's really an opportunity here for Joe and Chemo to start putting on some pressure. Count is a little bit slow to get going. You know, Count is doing some BS back here, which is good, which is definitely good. Shelty's trying to jump into... Ooh, this is really nice what Shelty did. Kicked him, prevented Squash from getting those Ellies. Squash going for the defensive gold Migdal, which is good for Squash. That's definitely good for Squash. We got Horus incoming for Squash, by the way. Or, sorry, this is good for Shelty that the Migdal is so defensive. Okay. But again, we do have Horus coming in. We got Bragi coming in. We got... There we go. Ancestors Eclipse right away. We do have Bragi coming in for Count. Count has got the hearse here on the Ancestors right away. And Joe, all of his... Oh, what is happening? Joe right here, all of his axemen against the RC of Rappel. Are you kidding me? Same thing, archers throwing axemen against the raiding cavalry. That's not what you want. Chemo's going for the TC. Couple of elephants, couple of siege towers. Okay, Rappel's getting out of dodge here, everybody. Getting out of dodge. Okay, he does have pretty good upgrades, especially for Odin, baby. Third town center incoming for Rappel as well, by the way. Okay, town center is down for Count. That's no problemo. He's Loki, no problemo. Doesn't need a town center. He just... Balder incoming for Shelty on this... On the bottom side, he's gonna have a pretty 2 TC Balder, I guess. We got heavy I'm sorry, got the hiccups. Heavy Raiders coming in for Rappel. After this is over, we can see a frost right here. Here comes the RC. Look at this surround. We can see a frost right here for sure. Boom. There she blows. Okay, very nice. Town center stopped. Army frozen. Same thing with the Scorpion Man. See you later, alligator. Would it be worthwhile, instead of going for this army, have Rappel send all of his units to just go for these villas right here? That could be sick, man. Boom, nine Witchman buckets right there. Okay, speaking of... okay, there's a forest fire going on right here to get some of those frozen units. We're going back down to this bottom side. Shelty's forward position just getting, you know, getting spun around, getting destroyed, whatever. Yeah, see you later. A couple of houses, couple of buildings. Even pulled in a couple of dwarves. See, how stupid is that? How stupid is that? Really? It pulled in a couple of dwarves? That's so stupid. Bummer for Shelty losing that town center. Squash is starting to look sick. Squash is going for the... Oh my god! We saw... Against Thor? Bro, against Thor? We saw this in game number 3. Okay, we're coming back to the rhinos. Hang on, I gotta go onto this top side. The frost is done. The frost is done. Here's the flaming weapons. Let's see what kind of damage Count can get with his flaming weapons. He's got battle boars coming out of his ears. Bro, check this out. Check this out. We got battle boars on the bottom side, and we got battle rhinos on the top side. Battle rhinos and battle boars. Isn't that fun? That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, this is the on this side, Joe and Chemo are looking a little bit sketchy here, man. Are you kidding me? The battle boar spam, the heavy RC spam, looking super sick. Yeah, forest fire right here would be just delicious, ultra delicious right here. Right, okay. I'm not a fan of that flaming weapons. I don't think that flaming weapons really did all that much, but still, the battle boar spam plus the RC. The RC can hit any type of priest to counter the battle boars. So I think this is a really sensitive, fragile position here for Chemo and Joe. But it's still up to the Norse guys to actually take advantage of it here. Let me go back to the bottom side. We got Shelty. He's got a second and a third incoming town center right here. Eric calling the GG. Hold your horses there, sunshine. Look at this. The battle boars and the battle rhinos, baby. Squash did this against Tunison with Feral, baby. Yeah, Squash did this against Tunison in game 5 or 4? Game 4? Game 4? Game 5? I can't remember which game. Against the Atlantean team. It was hilarious. Trying it, the balls it takes to try an animal spam against Thor, dude. Remember, Thor gets pig sticker that does extra bonus damage against the animals of set as well. Of course, there's no villagers here, so you can just take the fight no problemo against all these Thor units. Are you kidding me? Dude. Balder incoming for Rappel, by the way. So Shelty has Balder on the table. Rappel has Balder on the table. Rappel's been 3 town centers for quite some time. He's got fortified, looking sexy. Okay. Ancestors on the gold mine here, people. Ancestors on the gold mine. Squash. Squash is trying to prevent the Ragnarok from actually happening. Okay. Fortified TCs, 3 town centers, all of which are fortified for Squash. Shelty looking a little bit sketchy on this bottom side, dude. Shelty definitely looking a little bit sketchy on this bottom side. On the top side, okay, fragile position between Chemo and Joe, maybe. Wait a second, what? What happened back here? The battle boars? I must have completely missed the battle boars down here. Up here, actually, the battle boars must have taken out this TC. Joe's onto 3 town centers as well. Yeah, here's the battle boars. They must have gone for that town center back there while we were looking at the rhinos, the battle rhinos on the bottom side. Okay, this is not the best ancestors I've seen in the world. You know, it just stopped a little bit of the mining time. Squash kind of wasting his, what I think is a waste of the ancestors, but it does give him, look at this, look at this, look at this. How many units is it going to get? Shelty is living life on the edge, baby. Living life on the edge. Seriously, because Rappel is up on this top side against the... Look at this little pocket. That pocket is delicious. Since Rappel is up on this top side, doubling Chemo and Joe over here, that means just... And there we go, there we go. There's our Ragnarok. There's our Ragnarok. Full copper plus bronze shields, okay? I think that Shelty's in a little bit of a sketchy position here, man. A little bit of a sketchy position. He's okay. He's got 3 town centers. He's got gold prospects. He's got some farms. Does he have? Okay, he's got bad eco upgrades, but whatever. I think Shelty's in a little bit of a sketchy position, but let's see what... He does have Baldur on the table, I suppose, so let's see what he can do. I think Squash is a good enough player that at this point in time, he's just... He's starting to think about Baldur. Yeah, he's starting to think about Baldur. He saw that Shelty or Rappel just barely used his Ragnarok. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So I think maybe Squash is backing off on the aggression, and he's gonna go for some more defensive play here. Does he have building upgrades? Squash does have Masons. Okay. How about Joe? Does Joe have Masons? C, he does. And Chemo's son. Chemo has sun-dried mud brick, which is something. No Masons just yet, though. Boom. There you go. Mountain Giant for the siege, baby. Let's see, Rappel. Oh! If the wall weren't there, I would die. Oh, I would die. I would die. Okay, Squash. Squashes, see, heavy axes already. He's prepping for the Ragnarok. He's coming to help his teammates. Attaboy, attaboy. He feels confident enough that he can hold against Shelty on this bottom side. While, I mean, just look at Chemo's base, man. Look at Chemo's base. It's just a big... Can you guys hear that? A big of purple, pink, whatever. Purple, pink, whatever. Here in his base. I'm not impressed with this Ragnarok Rappel. I'm not impressed with this Ragnarok, man. Although maybe if you offset the Ragnaroks, right? If Rappel uses his first, that gives Shelty some opportunity to breathe from Squash down on the bottom side, which means that gives Shelty some time to boom up. You get a big Ragnarok as a follow-up, which means here in several minutes, once Rappel's Ragnarok is done, Shelty can hit with the Ragnarok himself on the bottom side, okay, which gives Rappel some time to reboom after this, right? Here we go, check it out. Yeah, see? Rappel's chilling, man. Rappel's chilling. His Ragnarok is pretty much toast. We got Hell incoming for Count. Count is on 3 town centers himself. No fortified just yet, but he's looking good. Yeah, see, this Ragnarok is already dead, man. What the hell did this Ragnarok do? It killed a town center and a little bit of army, and it forced Squash to pay attention over here on this top side, right? That's it. That's it. Rappel needs to reboom ASAP. Does he have Winter Harvest? No Winter Harvest. Although he is getting Winter Harvest right now. I think this was unnecessary, man. I think this was definitely unnecessary. Does he have trade? He has a little bit of trade. I think this was unnecessary. So let's see what Shelty can do on this bottom side. Squash has successfully held down here. He still has his 3 town centers, right? Chemo's going to be back up to 2 town centers here in just a second. Let's see. Hang on a second. What is happening here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What? Are we missing a town center? Oh! Look. We're missing a town center. This is actually Count's town center. Look. This is Count's town center right here. So at least I think. So I think this town center is actually Chemo's. Count has Chemo's town center. Neither of the teams have scouted that town center up on the top side. So Chemo is only playing on 2 town centers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is catastrophic. That is catastrophic. That is catastrophic, dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah, speaking of catastrophic, Nidhogg. Oh, poor Nidhogg, man. Poor Nidhogg. Poor Nidhogg. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. I mean, Joe does have funeral rites, so the priests are extra strong going against Nidhogg, but still, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, town center, is the town center going to go down? It looks like no. Rappel still has some units out. Count needs to get his shit going, man. Count needs to get his shit going. He's been on 3 town centers for a bit. He's got 4 to 5 TCs. Count needs to get his shit going, man. Seriously, it seems like Count has been a little where, you know, not as strong as he could have, would have, should have been. Now check it out. Now check it out. So on this bottom side, okay, sure, Shelty's looking good against his town center on this bottom side, but on this top side, now that Ragnarok is done, that means Rappel, they did not do very much damage against the Egyptians on this top side. So now Rappel, I mean, I'm sure, let's check Rappel's, what number is he? Is he 5? Here's Rappel, look, here's Rappel's stats right now. No economy. Okay, fine, he has 7 caravans, 19, you know, he's got 28 villagers. You know, Sons of Sleipnir is a super sick upgrade, honestly. These are they have Axe of Vengeance, by the way. Squash's axemen down here, so they can take out buildings really quickly, which is nice. Okay, yeah, town center's down, dudes. Town center is down. Is Count gonna find this TC? Count found the town center. Count found the town center. Luck of the draw, man. Luck of the draw right there. And now Chemo is racing up that TC. I think that Ragnarok was a mistake, man. I think that Ragnarok was a mistake. The Ragnarok heroes were not upgraded enough. Look, look. The Ragnarok heroes were not upgraded enough. There was no siege. Aside from like a mountain giant and battleborn and stuff like that, not strong enough, man. Now Squash is down to 2 town centers. Bro, Squash is down to 2 town centers at this point in time. So Shelty is looking sick, man. Remember, Shelty still has Ragnarok as a back pocket, dudes. He still has Ragnarok in his back pocket, so he can actually sneak this town center right here and get a 4 TC Ragnarok, actually. I think Squash maybe paid a little bit too much attention up on this top side, right? I think he paid a little bit too much attention on this top side. It paid off because now Chemo's going to be on 3 TCs, so it did pay off. But still, Count and Rappel are looking ultra sketchy here, man. Ultra sketchy. We just didn't quite. I think that Count. There's Ragnarok. What? There's Ragnarok before the town center comes in. We got Osiris coming in for Chemo on the top side, and there's the Ragnarok of Shelty. Okay, Shelty can maybe destroy Squash and then start putting some pressure on Joe potentially. By the way, we got all this. Okay, fine. So Count actually has this. I think this is a mistake. Count, I think this is a mistake, man. I know Loki is good at all this shenanigan bullshit, but I think this is a mistake because now look at this. Now Chemo's on 3 town centers. He's gonna have a Son of Osiris here in just a minute. I think this is a big mistake for Count to do this. He's focusing too much on the bullshit. He's not solid on front, and he needs to... Okay, here's the thing. Rappel used Ragnarok, right? Rappel used Ragnarok, so it was up to Count to fight 2v1 for a short amount of time. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was up to Count to fight 2v1 on the front for a short amount of time to give Rappel time to reboom, right? But at this point in time, look at this. Chemo's looking sick. Son of Osiris is incoming in a second. I mean, okay, sure, there's okay, fine. I mean, Count is getting a 3rd town center right there. There's a Frost somewhere. Frost on the main town center of Squash. Yeah, so Squash maybe. By the way, Heimdall asked, is Shelty mythic? Clearly he's mythic, man. He's a Ragnarok. But Shelty went Ragnarok a long time ago. Back before he lost this town center, he went Ragnarok quite a long time ago. So Shelty can maybe squash. He can maybe squash. Which might force, you know, Joe to go and pay attention down here on this bottom side. Maybe. You know, Rappel's on this bottom side, Count is on this bottom side. Okay, fine. But these guys absolutely have to be careful with Chemo pushing. Chemo's no joke. Are you kidding me? Chemo's... One to 0 for the Norse. Are you kidding me? I did not expect that. Since Chemo had... Look, where is he? Since Chemo had Son of Osiris, he was looking pretty good on this bottom side. Okay, fine. There's actually a lot of fire giants here, but Son of Osiris, mummies, etc. Are you kidding me? I thought he was going to be fine up here. Okay, fine. Sure, Joe was losing this town center right here, but still. You know, Squash getting squashed on this backside. He's getting squashed from the backside to the front side. Okay. 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 Let's check the post game real quick, and then we'll jump into game 2. Remember, the Ragnarok counts towards units lost, so despite the Ragnarok, Rappel still had a positive KD. Shelty, not so much, but he had a big rag. Let's see how big his rag was, man. What he had full, basically full pop rag. Basically full pop rag. Look, six trade units and like 120. Yeah, he basically had a full pop rag. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Wow, okay. Norse takes game number 1, man. Starting off strong. Very nice. Very well done. Very well done. Dude, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that at all, because Count was getting pushed. Count and Rappel were getting pushed so hard on the front side. I thought that the back build on behind Squash, I thought that was such a huge mistake, man. I thought that was such a huge mistake. Still, I guess the rag was just too much, man. The rag was just too much for Squash. Maybe Squash spent a little bit too much time trying to help his teammates. I don't know. I don't know. Why is Joe last score? Asked Torgala. I think Joe was last score because he took the town center really late. He took a second town center really late. He was hunting like up until the end of the game, etc. Wow. I'm surprised at that, man. Norse is looking good, says Kvoth. I mean, that was a really nice map for Norse by all means, but it's, you know, it was pretty good.
That was huge. I'm not even joking. My god. My god.
Brutal.
All right, everybody, there we go. Now we have the right map intro. That was my bad. I clicked the wrong one. Anyways, okay, so we saw, but here's the thing. I'm gonna reveal the map right now. So we saw the map intro for a 1v1 style of this map. I revealed the map, the Fog of War, so you can look at what the map actually looks like, right? Let me introduce the players, and then we'll look at the actual map, right? So, we have Shelty up here in the top, going Thor in the green again. Or wait, was he red last game? Whatever. Thor up on the top side for Shelty. Rappel is in the pocket here. Actually, this is really nice. Golden one right there, brother. Do it. Yeah, sick. Okay, which means we have Loki, Count going Loki down here on the bottom side, okay? Over on the Egyptian side, we have Squash playing Set on the top. We have Chemo playing Ra in the pocket, which means Joe is playing Isis down here on the bottom side. So on the bottom side, look at this gold. This is just ridiculous. Look at this gold. Large gold mine right there, medium gold mine right there, and then a large gold mine right there. Look at how ridiculous this gold is for Joe. Holy shit. Okay, so Joe, we got Isis. Isis against Loki on the bottom side. Isis against Loki on the top side. We have Set against Thor. Set against Thor again. Is Mechanics not available?
Brutal.
You tell me, Ragnaroks, I don't know. And then that means we got Odin and Ra here in the center. So, how the map works, I mean, of course, you guys can look at the mini-map, but the players are connected, the enemies are connected, well, all the players, actually. They're connected by this little, you know, this little pass of land, and then you have the water. You have a little bit of water up on this top side, a little strip of water, and then you have the shared kind of spiderweb star of water looking thing here in the center. So usually what players would do a lot would be to, you know, fight right here, kind of, yeah, get a dock right here, kind of like what Squash has done. Some players go to this side bit of fish first. It's just hard. It's hard to know what to do. I personally dislike this map. Well, okay, I really like this map in team games, but one thing that I dislike about this map does not exist in vanilla AOM. This is specifically a map that came with the Titans expansion, and I dislike that the docks shoot arrows when you garrison units inside of it, right? Because that means that, look at this, like how are you supposed to kick a player off of water with like by going water. I guess maybe it's fun and that it or complicated in that it forces you to go land to attack via, you know, melee and go water potentially. It is complicated in that manner, which I think is cool, but still, you know, in 1v1 it still could be pretty rough. Is this Highland from AoE 2? I think no. I've never seen a map like this on AoE 2, so no. This is Victor. This is old. Back in, you know, before, let's see, when was Highland removed from the map pool? I don't remember when Highland was removed from the map pool on Voobly, but it's been a bit. It's been a bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so yeah, Egyptians can be really strong on this map because of the potential for dock spam by Egyptians. Like this right here, for example. You know, Joe can get 1 million docks up on this, on these fish spots over here. Same thing with right here. Same thing with right here. You can get, you know, just tons of docks going, 6 docks going, and a really good advance time. You know. Anyway, so let's see what these guys can do. It looks like Rappel's going pretty defensive with the fish so far. I really like how Chemo has fish right here. He's actually taking this back fish. Neither of the Norse players have taken advantage of the back fish, but they're playing a little bit more cautiously, right? Rappel going back right here. This map is cool. It looks like Amsterdam. Oh, that's a fun observation, Teresa. That is a fun observation. Anyways, yeah, so we got, let me see. There we go. We got top, Bass, Versetti, Freya coming in. Yeah, Set is particularly strong just because of the animal potential. There's a lot of bears and, as you can see, boars, etc. So there's a lot of potential for oops, let me get the... Are we going to see a shifting sands here? We are going to see a shifting sands. Poor Shelty, poor Shelty, poor Shelty. There are, what is that, 3 priests and a pharaoh right there? Okay, so you'd be inclined... Oh, are you kidding me? 3 bills dead, maybe more incoming. Bummer right there for Shelty. 4, that was sick for... Oh, super sick for Squash to get 4 veil kills right there. There was so many units on that wood line that 2 of them got just stuck straight up. The thing is that this is really sick that he's got... Forest Fire right there to try and do some damage. Decent idea. But yeah, with the priests and the pharaoh, you can absolutely kill the villagers quickly. The shifting sands is kind of not as strong against Thor, since you can get pig sticker. Of course, Thor's not going to have pig sticker on water map, but still. Okay, we got cabinets from Chemo, putting the pressure on Count. Same thing, Count getting pushed off of Fish pretty hardcore over on this side. Okay, same thing here. Yep. Similar for Squash. Squash has got he's got a good number of boats. Shelty's getting some boats out. Same thing here. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on these bad boys. Count went for the immediate second town center, which I think is interesting. No other players going for a second town center, not that I can see. Squash is going, bringing the zoo, boys. I'm taking a trip to the zoo here, people. Nice. Okay, yeah, Joe definitely has control of this, no problem. He's got spears coming out already. Interesting. Rappel's going pretty hard on water, okay. But he needs to be careful. He's got all this BS in the back of his base. Same thing with all these boars coming as well. 3 boars and a hyena coming. Are they feral? They are not feral just yet. No upgrade on them just yet. Yeah, this is gonna be bad, dude. Rappel, you gotta pay attention there, brother. You're the Vil fight, the micro and the Vil fight. What relic is that? Infantry have more hack armor. That is sick. Is Squash gonna pick that bad boy up? Maybe hide it from Rappel, perhaps, potentially, perchance. No. Okay. So we got Shelty rather. We got Shelty coming in to help Rappel deal with that BS back there. Rappel does pick up the armor of Achilles. Very nice. How's Count doing on this side? Count's got the 2 TC action going. He's going for Hall of Thanes, Hersier, BS. Squash is furious after last game, says bystander. Yeah, maybe. Going for the forward TC. I do want to mention, this is like an old school map. The reason why I say that is because A, the gold mines are just ridiculous, which is characteristic of this map, but also the town centers are in range of water. Check it out. Town center's definitely in range of water. Look at Shelty, that TC right there. This TC right there. Squash's forward TC, I don't think that's in range of water for Squash, and same thing for Count. Count is definitely not in range of water. But yeah, look at that. Like, look at this. This is TC for Rapple right here, in range of water. TC for Chemo, in range of water. So, you know, you can't just forgive or give up the water just instantly, no problemo, and just go for a land boom, because eventually it's going to cost you town centers, man. It's going to cost you TCs. So these guys need to be really careful. All of the players need to be careful. You know, with Njord potential, with Tyr and Njord, there's myth units that could really give Norse a really nice foothold on water. It's very, you know, unlikely that we're going to see Jormund Elvers or Kraken here. Krakens? What's a Krakens? Anyways, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Rappa going for a second town center. Shelty going for a second town center. Squash is going for a second and third town center. Greedy boy. Same thing with Joseph. Second town center is in. Third town center is in. I love the walls. Oh, dude, he has the Copish of Horus. Look at this. Heroes do more damage to myth units as a relic. Bro, you abso-fruitly got to get that relic right there. Are you kidding me? Rich says, Highland, I missed you. Indeed, man. I hate Highland as a 1v1 map, but I really like it as a team game map. Shelty get a pretty decent forest fire. Oh, wait, whose forest fire was that? That's a pretty decent forest fire right there. Kills a handful of vills. Pretty good, pretty good. Squash is on 3 TCs with fish, so negligible little raid, you know, no problemo. No problemo. But still, you take what you can get, eh? Take what you can get. Rapple's gonna have a third TC here in just a sekarooski, okay? And Teresa, not the whistle. Okay. So I really like that how Joe's using his cabinets right here, right? I really like what he's doing because he's got the barracks protecting this top side of the town center, which means kind of the easiest path for Count to take is right here on this bottom side. But, hello, cabinets are right there. A little bit of sketchiness down there. Speaking of sketchiness, Shelty's in a sketchiness position. Are you kidding me? I did not see Chemo go up through Hathor, dropping a siege work, sneaking that TC, taking the gold. Brutal. Okay. He's also getting this third town center back at home. Okay. Egyptians looking pretty darn good here, man. They're looking pretty darn good. Good fish. By all means, Rapple's still fishing a little bit. Count kind of has a couple of fish. So, but for the most part, it's the Egyptians who are fishing. No problemo, eh? No problemo. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. There's a Migdol barracks. Looking good, man. Looking really good. Good. We got Scotty incoming for... Squash is going up through Nephthys. Scotty incoming for Rapple. Count. Okay. Anyways, yeah, this is going to cause some big time problems for Shelty, man. I know, Squash did some nice damage against Shelty and Rapple early on, which has given him an excellent opportunity to just sit here and boob, no problem. So here pretty darn soon, especially since he has fish, here pretty darn soon, he's going to be able to join... Yeah, he already has spears coming over. He's going to be able to join Chemo in this push over on this side, which is, I mean, it's sick, man. It's really sick. The Rapple's been able to fish a bit. Nice, thank you, Mito. Muito obrigado, Mito. Mitinho.
What the fuck is going on here?
Bro, Frezzo, I'll tell you what the fuck is going on here, man. Myth unit's cheaper! How do you miss that relic, dude? Myth unit's cheaper for Shelty over on this side. Jesus, I hate you, Thor. I guess Locust, I hate... Yes! What happened there? What happened here? What happened there? Did the Throwing Axeman actually pick off that thingamabobber there? Wow. Anyways, Kate, there's a lot of business going on this bottom side. Rapple using his Frost down here against Joe, which gives Count an opportunity to push into this spot, but not really, dude. If he had flaming weapons now, plus double the army, plus battle boars, okay, maybe. There's the flaming weapons, dude. I think Joe is going to be able to hold this no problem, man. The frost is only, you know, 12 more seconds. I think he's gonna be okay. Okay, Squash uses his ancestors over here. Yeah, I mean, okay, fine, but still, yeah, dude, I don't even think he needs the ancestors, man. I don't even think he needs the ancestors, but he uses the, let's see, Joe uses ancestors eclipse. Joe uses ancestors eclipse on this top side. Chemo starting to push with all this army. Ancestors eclipse from Joe on this top side. Sorry, it's Chemo that's starting to push with the siege. Okay, fine, sure. Rapple's got a lot of buildings going up, sure. Shelty's got a lot of buildings going up, sure. But still, Chemo's in a really nice position here. Great boom, great boom. This is looking really good for the Egyptian players, man. This is looking really good. Both of the, yep, flaming weapons and frost completely mitigated, ameliorated, mitigated, whatever on this bottom side. Count is in a bad position, man. Count is in a really bad position. This is so strong. And his count is only on 2 town centers, about to be 3, but still. Okay, buildings. These guys built the Blanket of Empress Zoe. These are great relics. These guys are not getting these relics. Yeah, look, Joe has not gotten the Kopish of Horus. Bro, what better relic can you ask for against Loki? Are you kidding me? What better relic can you ask for against Loki? Squash is starting to look pretty serious on this side. Chemo decided to back off. Okay, fine, but still. Chemo's up on 4 town centers. Is he getting trade going? Just yet?
Oh, shoot. I'm not even joking. My god. My god.
That's so much. My god. Gotta find that.
Oh my god. That was huge. I'm not even joking. My god. My god.
Okay. We got Osiris coming in for both. Let's see, for Joe on the bottom side and for Chemo up player on this top side. I guess Chemo's on the top side. Okay, I mean, okay, fine. You know, the Nordic guys are looking decent right here. Look at all these rams. This is ridiculous. Rappel did go up through Balder, by the way. Rappel did go up through Balder, so he is getting Dwarven Augur, the Balder upgrade for his rams. And there's the Ragnarok. There's the Ragnarok. Okay, sure. Bro, you can't send those things in too early. That's 10 rams, dude. You can't send those things in too early. Wait. Okay, Squash using, oh jeez, Squash using Tornado here on Shelty. Boom, Shelty's down on 1 town center. Here comes the Rams. Forest Fire would be sick right here. There's Son of Osiris. Dude, you gotta have army with these Rams. You gotta have army with these Rams, otherwise they're gonna die too soon. Are you kidding me? Remember, on the bottom side, Count is about to lose a town center himself. This army is okay fine, but it's not okay fine enough. Count's about to lose that town center. What happened here? We got Son of Osiris from Chemo down on this bottom side, plus guard towers, plus Sunstrike Mud Brig, plus Masons, plus Signal Fires, plus Crenellations, plus copper weapons. Dude, you can't go with your Rams too quickly, man. You can't go with your Rams too quickly. There's no way this is gonna work for Rappel. There's no way this is gonna work for Rappel. His Rams are dying. His Rams are dying, dude. Are you kidding me? Look at this. They're aware. I think they're aware of the TC over here. I think they're aware of the TC over here. Okay. Yeah, look at this, man. Look at this. Son of Osiris. No problemo, baby. No problemo. Yep. Dude, half of the Rams are already dead, man. Half of the Rams are already dead. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Oh, shoot. I'm not even joking. My god. My god.
They got this no problem, man. Despite the frost. Yeah, Shelty just gets up. Yeah. No problem, dude. Really well played by the Egyptian team right there. Really well played by the Egyptian team there. I love Chemo taking that forward town center of Shelty. I like what Squash did. I really like what Squash did. He ended up going aggressive against Shelty. He forced both Shelty and Rappel to play defense all the way back here against his little shifting sands. Anyways, yeah, this was really strong from the Egyptian teams. Ram Ranch Euros, yeah, the Ram Ranch got Ram Ranched, man. Joe didn't like map number 1. Highland is a classic. Anyways, yeah, this was. I mean, what I think, what could Norse do here? I think that it was a mistake. I don't know. I like the mistake was the frost, the flaming weapons getting wasted right here. It was really nice that Chemo took this forward town center. It wasn't really clear what, it wasn't really clear what Shelty was doing, Wasn't really clear what Shelty was doing, so Chemo was able to take this TC, no problemo, right? No problemo. Just I mean, in all fairness, I think this was the first time that Rappel had ever played this map, and he played okay, he played okay, he fished, he boomed, he ragged, blah, 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 but still, just, it wasn't enough, man. Wasn't enough. Let's look at the post game. I mean, I guess not the most interesting post game. It was just the Egyptians boomed. The Egyptians boomed, the Norse kind of wasted their units, and, that's kind of all she wrote, eh? Okay, we're just gonna quietly go into game number 3 before Joe realizes he might need to play against Soup for the Champions League tourney. Ryfang, Frank, Furza, what's up, everybody? Machi, relax, Machi, relax. Yeah, like Got Me said, with Son of Osiris in that position, Chemo's Son of Osiris was just chilling. He was just chilling between the Migdal, a bunch of towers, the town center. It was no problemo, man. No problemo. Now it's the Norse map pick. Right? Alrighty, everybody, here we are in game number 3. We are on Savannah, and the chat is questioning this map pick of Norse. Scopos is saying Norse is very smart, but others are questioning this map pick here. Let's introduce the players, and then we'll talk about it, eh? So we have Count Von Count up here on the top side. He's playing Loki in the pink. Is this pink or purple? Yeah, I think it's pink. Up here in the pink, top side, very forward and very sketchy gold mine. Holy smokes. I don't think it'll be a problem, but still, let's see. Anyways, okay, in the pocket, we have Shelty going Thor, which leaves Rappel on the bottom side going for Odin with a very delicious bit of starting hunt, especially after he has great hunted it. Very nice. Okay. On the Egyptian side, we have Chemo playing Ra on the far left. In the pocket, we have Squash with Set, which means we got Isis down on the bottom side for Joe. So on the bottom side, we have we have Isis. Isis for Joe against Rappel, Isis against Odin. On the bottom side, we have Ra against Loki on the top side, and then Set and Thor in the pockets. So yeah, the chat was questioning the map pick for Norse. This is Norse home map, which is interesting. I think that it could be good and it could be bad. I think this is a little bit of a risk. I think this is a little bit of a risk for the Norse team. It can be really good because exactly like what we see here, you can start with really sick starting hunt, right? You can also have sketchy starting hunt. You can also have sketchy starting hunt, sketchy hunt in general, actually. You can actually have sketchy hunt in general. Right? And, okay, fine, sure, there's Set and there's Isis, who they rely a lot more on hunt compared to Ra, but still, doing 2TC, kind of chilling back, boomy play, that's a lot more viable. Or rather, the low hunt, Egyptian fares better on low hunt compared to, like, Thor and Loki, for example. I guess that's what I'm thinking. This is a Norse map, Alex. This is a Norse map. Anyway, so, but on the plus side, Savannah's usually really open, which is definitely, we've seen the Norse team favor a lot of RC Herseer play, of course, the RC from Odin and Thor, and then the heavy Herseer play from Loki, and that's fared really well, particularly against the Greek team in the last series last week. But yeah, it can be a little bit sketchy, actually. Sorry, I was just looking at the chat. It can be really good if the map is really open. It allows you to get your units all over the place and double here, triple here, double here, triple here, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. But it is similarly, Isis can do like some Nubite spam, some Sphinx spam, same thing with Ra. That can be a little bit tricky to deal with. Of course, there's the fast Loki Herseer, or for Seti-Hurst here, but still. Mariano's ready to take over if needed. He's standing by, says Kilty. Okay, cool. Before we get too deep into classical, one thing I want to mention is what Ragnarok's just mentioned, actually. And this looks like 2 town center play from Joe, absolutely. One thing that Ragnarok's just mentioned in the chat is that imagine on Savannah, it's definitely possible for Savannah to have all of the settlement spawns back defensive, which can be very difficult. That can be really good for Egyptian. All those defensive town centers, you can just sit there and boom, no problemo. Usually you're going to have at least one back gold mine. Again, no problemo. That could be really scary for Norse to deal with. It can be really scary for Norse to deal with and actually kill the Egyptians. But similarly, that does kind of make it difficult potentially for the Egyptians to have, or to gain back map control, right? So that does give Norse an opportunity to take map control here. It would give Norse an opportunity to take map control rather. It's still the case with forward town centers. It's still the case, but the forward town centers make the game a lot more dynamic. For example, Chemo's gonna have to fight for this TC up on this top side. Squash or Joe over here on this side. JK, he's going for that forward town center right away. Bit cheeky. Anyways, okay, so we're getting into classical here. We're getting into classical. Joe's actually going for 3 town centers, going to the forward town center with his pharaoh, and going for the back town center right away. Wow, Squash is going for a back TC. Get your pharaoh going, Squashy boy. There he goes. Okay, getting the giraffes going as well. Chemo on this backside, also getting the back TC. Okay. We got Rapple going for the instant town center. Pandora's box. Myth units train faster. Meh. By the way, somebody mentioned, let's do this. Good players not in the tourney. Ragnarok, Demantis, Gold Lion. Yeah, Demantis will, I mean, Demantis, as everybody said, oh, Demantis should play Greek. I mean, potentially, but the Greek team is stacked. We have Nullus, Ulysses, Scotty, and Matrius. The Greek team is stacked, man. Demantis definitely is a great team player. Yeah, there's a million other players who could be awesome for Greek. Ragnaroks did not want to play Gold Lion. Gold Lion potentially could have played for the Egyptian team, but you know there was, I don't know. Other names came to my mind first for Egyptian players. For some reason, I think of Gold Lion. Gold Lion plays like a little bit of Egyptian but a lot of Greek. I've known Gold Lion to play more Greek rather than Egyptian in team games. I've played against Gold Lion a ton in my day. Anyways, back TC for, oh dude, back TC for Shelty with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6 back giraffes right there for Shelty. That's insanely amazing. Count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a lion. Yeah, Count has a sexy giraffe position there. Where's Rapple's going to his forward gazelles right now, but there's his giraffes back there. Dude, super sick. I mean, but still, this is really good. What's up, Spammed? This is really good for the Egyptians as well. Like, look at this. What? Shelty's going for this TC way over here because Rapple accidentally took his forward TC. Whatever. Okay, so Count has got a little something going on. Count is down on 1 town center, going for the Pharaoh. Sick. Okay, sick. Actually, Count could snipe that tower right there and really pressure that gold mine nicely. Ooh, that'd potentially be really nice. I think Chemo absolutely needs to wall up that tower right there. Who's last? The Addy team so far, but we'll see how this series goes, Rich. We'll see how this series goes. Right now, Norse and Atlantean are tied with 3 points total. So let's see if Norse can get some more wins. Anyways, okay. Yeah. I mean, this is a really nice position. Set and Isis also need Hunt, very much so as well. So I think this is a pretty good map for Egyptians so far. It's really good for Norse, but I think it's pretty darn good for. It's not bad. How about let's put it that way? I think it's not bad for the Egyptians. They have back gold options. They have good back gold options. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 back gold mines between Joe and Squash on this bottom side. 5 actually. 5. I think this is a pretty good map for Egyptian, to be completely honest. But there's opportunity. I think this is a pretty even map, honestly. It's good. There's good hunt and everything for Norse, but there's also plenty of opportunity for for Egyptian to boom up to do their own thing as well. How did Norse against Greek go? I don't want to spoil anything, but it was a really good series. It was a close series, really good series. Rappel opens up the base, by the way, with the Forest Fire. I think he is Forest Fire. We got Heroic Ages coming in for everybody. We got Hathor. We got Nephthys for Squash that already happened, etc. Yeah, we got Heroic Ages coming in. Settlement coming in for Loki. Recount with Loki on the top side. Okay. This is a very scary... Squash has got some balls right there, man. Are you kidding me? With the RC and the Herseer just chilling there. Those are some balls for sure. Looks like Shelty's just going for the 3TC Mythic play. Honestly, he does have some longhouses, but... A couple of Herseer out, okay, sure, but... Yeah, it looks like Shelty's just going for the straight 3TC, potentially 3TC Ragnarok, honestly. We got Horus incoming for Squash, just getting a monument to the soldiers. We could potentially see some more Battle Rhino play from Squash here. Okay. Prepping a box. It looks like Joe's prepping a box right here. Wait, why is he prepping a box? He's ISIS. Maybe he's not prepping a box. I'm not sure what he's doing right here. Okay. Nephthys for Joe. Okay. Okay, here we go. Chemo is up through Hathor. Is he gonna get nice defense by Count? He's got his Herser there ready to go. This is awkward because there's gold and food both right here with a wood line in between. A little bit awkward. Dwarven Calipers is a relic right there. Siege weapons cheaper. Sneak that bitch. Okay. Chemo's putting the hammer in rather. Count. Herser hammer versus a camel hammer? What? Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh! He uses Locust on the hunt. He gets 1, 2, 3 villagers. He can easily clean up those guys as well. That's going to be 5 vills for sure. For sure. Maybe not. Okay. Let's go back and look over here. Squash is getting hammered by Rappel's raiding cavalry here. Does he have Thundering Hooves? He does. Look. Dude, listen to that. Listen to all those dead vills. Are you kidding me? Squash just lost a whole bunch of vills. He did kill a lot of raiding cavalry as well. No crenellations. I'm a little bit surprised that Squash doesn't have crenellations. But he is going... Dude, he is going for the battle rhino, battle hippo play right there. And he's also going for the forward TC. This is interesting. Going for the forward TC of Count. This is, I think I like this because Count is getting pressured pretty darn hard by these camels, and so taking out the town center and all this stuff as well. I think this is a good move here. You would think that he would maybe want to go for one of the Thor or Odin players. Look at this, so ridiculous. You'd think he would go for the Thor or Odin player to slow down Ragnarok, but he's actually going for Count, so they can maybe get, I mean, Chemo by all means. Chemo can maybe have a really sick, harassment, aggression, whatever, against Count over here, and almost completely take Count out of the game. Count needs to be careful, man. He needs to be really careful. Play very cautiously here. By all means, okay, sure. Shelty's over here as well, helping out a little bit, but still. Okay. What's his bucket? Joe is starting to push here on this front side. I love this. Joe drops a tower. It's an ISIS tower. It stops Frost from getting... Whoops, sorry, misclick. It stops Frost from getting used right here. I love that from Joe. Oh, no, of course Forest Fire cannot take that down because Forest Fire is blocked. Shelty's about to lose a second town center, man. Shelty's about to lose a second town center. Are you kidding me? Third town center, sorry. What's up, Mango? Ancestors Eclipse. Oh, dude, this is going to be brutal. Ancestors Eclipse on the gold mine, man. Let's see how many dwarves he can kill over there. Okay, so the Petsukos gets destroyed by Count, but there's something else in there. A bunch of camels and a... Oh, jeez, dude, this just ruins the game. This just completely ruins the game. Rocks are one thing, but a free rock, it just ruins the game so hard. I find it so stupid, man. I find it so stupid. Camels here are sick, man. Count is going back up to a second and eventually a third town center, okay? Rappel's got a whole bunch of delicious or heavy raiders running around fighting against them lamb rhinos and set. Okay, but still, Rappel might be looking pretty sick, but he's not going to be looking sick for too much longer. Joe's going to be on 4 town centers here in just a minute. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have Joe on 4 town centers.
That was huge. I'm not even joking. My god.
My god.
My god.
Okay, we got Osiris in for chemo on that top left side, man. He is just the rock play is so stupid, man. It's so stupid. I think Rappel needs to get, you know, get shit going. He's got sick raiders. He needs to use them. Shifting sands here. Okay, shifting sands with the forcing of frost. There we go. Forcing of frost by Shelty. Good team play here. Good team play here. Okay. So he should be able to defend this. But still, the Norse players are just downtown centers, man. They're downtown centers. Joe is up at TC on... This is actually the forward town center, technically, of Rappel, but, you know, Shelty did have it. Count's going to be on 3 town centers. I don't know if Count should be on 3 town centers. Shouldn't Count be on 2 town centers as Loki? And try to get a big Ragnarok from Shelty? Shelty's been booming on 3 town centers, man. And he suddenly lost his second one. Shouldn't Shelty Ragnarok with 3 TCs? Oh, speaking of Ragnaroking with 3 TCs, look. Do you force fire? Is there a force fire? Force fire, Shelty, force fire. Although maybe he doesn't need it. Boom. Bye-bye. Son of Osiris, you son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. Very well done by Rappel. Very well done by Rappel picking off the Son of Osiris. That was clutch, man. That was clutch. That was so clutch. That means that Chemo is still looking sick. He's still in a really nice position, but these guys are trying to slow down they're trying to slow down the Ragnarok, of course. Squash using the raiding ancestors, I suppose, is what this is. I mean, the Herseer is there to defend, so bravo Shelty. But still, it's just trying to slow down the Ragnarok. Okay, or just force the Ragnarok. There we go. Forcing the Ragnarok. What is this? This is a whole bunch of chariots. And Count using Fimbulwinter. Okay. Not a huge trade route from the Egyptians just yet, but... Okay, Fimbulwinter from Count. I like that. It's doing some damage for sure. Hi, Toby. Is it, but is it going to be enough? Like, that's the big problem, man. Is it going to be enough?
Yeah. It was huge. I'm not even joking. My god.
Oh my god. Look at the Rappel's incoming Ragnarok, probably. Oh my god. What about Shelty? Shelty doesn't have shit for upgrades, man. They gotta attribute resources, man. They gotta attribute resources and give him resources to upgrade his units. Otherwise, I think the Egyptians are gonna be able to hold. I don't know, maybe not. Joe is on 4 town centers, so maybe with some mercenaries and shit. This game ain't over. The Norse have actually made a great comeback. Count is actually looking great over here against Chemo. Rappel taking out the Son of Osiris right there was big, man. It was big. Oh my god, that was huge. Okay, Squash is about to lose a town center to the Ragnarok. Okay, the Fire Giant right there is sick. What's going on this right-hand side? Rappel trying to do a little bit of something against Joe. Joe's got 4 town centers, remember, people. Joe's got 4 town centers. Boom. We got 2 Ragnaroks back-to-back, people. We got 2 Ragnaroks back-to-back. Bias Caster against Son of Osiris and Locust, you bet your... And Rocks, you bet your ass I'm biased. This is good by Squash, but it's too little too late, dude. Too little too late. Look at this. Count is starting to push pretty damn hard against Chemo. Gonna lose a town center right here. Town center's upgraded with Sun-Dried Mudbrick, which is pretty sick. Okay, fine. Okay. TC going down. These are Raw Priests, man. These are Raw Priests, no problemo.
It was huge. I'm not even joking. My god.
Where is he going?
My god.
Look at this. Wait, look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. Everything from Rappel is just going all the way over to Chemo, it looks like, which is maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing, but it leaves Joe over here with Son of Osiris. He could maybe kill Son of Osiris with a Ragnarok or something like that. Where's he going, man? Are they just trying to take out Squash and Chemo completely, forcing Joe to, like, to 1v3 or something like that, I guess? Count can push pretty hard on this front side of Chemo, so maybe Rapple should be going against Squash, completely take Squash out of the game, possibly. Shelty's up onto 3 TCs right here, which is kind of funny. These Rhinos of Set, he can actually, once he gets fills, he can actually eat those Rhinos of Set right there. Count is going to be on 4 town centers here in just a minute. Okay. Joe, I like what Joe did. Joe went for the trade route. There's not really a trade route over on that side, at least not for Rapple, but I like that he's going for it. Okay, what else? Here we go, here we go. Here come the Rams, here come the Rams. Let's see if Rapple can keep his Rams alive this time. Are they upgraded? They are upgraded with the Engineers, but no Balder upgrade. Okay, Engineers is sick, man. Engineers is super sick. Is that Migdol gonna go up? Boom, boom, double Migdol. Watchtower upgrade, Architects. Okay, that's sick. Good upgrades from the ISIS player here. Looks like the Migdol probably, yep, okay, the Migdol goes up, but it's going to be taken down pretty quickly. There goes the town center. There goes the town center. There's Son of Osiris. Are you kidding me? Look at this, look at this. Shout, my God.
I'm not even joking. My God.
My God, indeed. Rapple is over here against Chemo. Okay, so Count is up on 4 town centers. They're pushing hard against Chemo. Chemo's on 2 town centers. Squash is on 2 town centers. Joe is on 1, just kidding, 2 town centers. Okay, Son of Osiris is still alive, but he's in that. Son of Osiris is still alive. What if you could freeze Son of Osiris? What if you could freeze Son of Osiris? Dude, that would be so sick. That would be so sick. You should be able to do that. You should be able to do that. That Frost Giant should freeze Son of Osiris. Are you kidding me? You should be able to freeze Son of Osiris. No questions asked. Just freeze his ass, man. Freeze his ass. Freeze his ass. Come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Yes, I am biased, but whatever. Son of Osiris, so stupid. Okay. Look at this. Rapple's building all over the place. Rapple's hitting the gold mine. Shelty's. I haven't focused very much on Shelty's Ragnarok. He's just been busting through. First Squash forward TC. Now he's got the back town center of Squash cutting the trade route. They're can cut the trade route, rather. Now let's look at Chemo's main base. He sort of handled the Ragnarok, but he's got Count. Count is on 4 town centers with like a normal, you know, a normal Loki economy, which I guess that doesn't sound so scary, but, you know, 4 TCs, his economy is actually existing and working, etc. Shelty's got 3, 4 town centers. I forgot about flaming weapons. Are you kidding me? Count still has flaming weapons. He needs to be careful though. These axes are still sick. Flaming weapons, but weapons from Count. He's dude.
I'm not even joking.
My God. You see?
God.
Shelty's actually taking the Rhinos of Set right there. That's so funny. Okay, so the town center is down for Joe still. This TC for Shelty is still up. He's funny enough on 4 town centers. Is it worthwhile to steal those farms? Possibly. Rapple's looking at hitting the trade route over here for Squash and everybody. Joe calls it, man. Joe calls it. And the Norse team goes up 2-1. That was looking so sketchy for the Norse team, but they pulled it out, man. They pulled out the win. I'm not even joking.
Oh my God. That was huge.
Okay, I gotta add a timer on that one.
Joking.
Okay, Rapple.
My God.
My God, Rapple.
My God.
When Count got tornadoed right here, and then all of that bullcrap was going on with the rock behind his base, the camels in his face, blah, blah, blah. You know, Joe was on 4 town centers over on this side. The Norse team was looking super sketchy, but the shifting sands right here that got frosted. Okay. Son of Osiris goes down right here. Okay. You know, the Ragnarok comes in. Okay. And just like that, Norse goes up 2-1, man. That was looking so bad for the Norse team, but boom, they pulled it back. Unbelievable. Boom, they pulled it back. Really well done by the Norse team. Oh, jeez, look at Count's KD. Wow. Well done by the Norse team right there. Really well done by the Norse team. I thought, not even joking. Okay, I'm not even joking. I thought that the Norse team was going to lose. I thought the Norse team was going to lose right there. I thought the Norse team would definitely lose right there, man. They were just looking way too sketchy. They were looking way too sketchy. The Egyptians were looking so good. We had Osiris coming in on both sides with the Ragnaroks, man. I guess that's why what brought them, you know, back right away. Just the Ragnaroks, the Son of Osiris pick, etc. Really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to game number 3. Sorry, game number 4. Welcome to game number 4. We are on Watering Hole, my favorite map. I'm really excited for this matchup. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen here. Let's introduce the players. We have Count in the pink again, up on this top side again, playing Loki again. Okay. We have Shelty here in the pocket again, playing Thor again here in the blue. That leaves Rappel playing Odin down here on the bottom side. Okay. Let's look at the Egyptian team. We got Chemo on the top side playing Ra, just like before. Okay, he's in the red. We got Mariano, who swapped out for Joe. So we got Mariano coming in for Joe. Here in the teal, in the pocket, playing Isis, which means that leaves Set for Squash down here on this bottom side. So we got Squash, we got Set against Odin down here on this bottom side. Set against Odin. On the top side, we have Ra against Loki, and then Thor and Isis here in the pocket. Okay. Can't stand bystander, can't ban bystander rather, says I think Eggy is fine here. Well, so yeah, this map, I really like this map because, you know, there's a good amount of hunt. There's a good amount of hunt, which means it does definitely, the amount of hunt obviously benefits Norse, but also, like, if you have good hunt, like, for example, a town center like this, like, this could be a good TC for Greek to go for some 2 TC play, Egyptian, Norse, you know, even Atlantean. You know, if you have a good amount of hunt, it benefits Norse more, but, you know, this really allows any civilization to kind of do whatever they want, strategy wise, right? So, you know, you have good, pretty safe back TCs, pretty safe resources back here, but the town centers are all, look at these town centers. They're like in a perfect circle. Wow, that's a little bit weird. Look at the mini map. They're like in a perfect circle. Well, okay, so sometimes you can have town centers that are in range of water. This one is probably, this is Chemo's back town center, probably not in range of water, but, you know, maybe. But yeah, since there's water shenanigans, speaking of that, yeah, it's not in range of water. Since there's water shenanigans, that Rappel's town center is definitely in range of water. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That thing is definitely in range of water, and I think it's the only one that really is for certain in range of water. Oop, this one probably is right here. Squash's town center probably is, but it's close, it's close. Anyways, yeah, so the town centers are forward, you know, which means that it promotes aggression and whatnot. If you want to do something boomy, you can do so in the back of your base. It promotes map control at the same time, though, so you're going to have to, you know, you are going to have to fight for the middle of the map if you decide to stay in your base. But because there's water, that does give you options to harass. You can do transport ship bullshit. You can do, you know, harass the trade routes back here with water. You know, you can hit town centers with water in the back. There's water kind of opens the door for harassment for you to, it makes it viable to sit in your base and boom, and then potentially come back into the game if you need to. And at the same time, it promotes you also to, you know, go forward, take map control, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, I just really like this map. I think it's one of the most diverse maps that there are. Can't stand bystander. Can't stand ban bystander. Anyways, okay. So we got Freya Forseti, of course. We got Ptah, Bass Ptah coming in for the Egyptian teams. Yeah, let's see what kind of town center play we're gonna get here. Count did build. I think it looks like Count is the only player who really built forward. We do see Mariano going forward. Mariano's going forward for this TC. He's got good gold and food options nearby. Squash gonna shift. Squash gonna shift onto Rappel's. Yep, Squash gonna shift onto Rappel's villagers right there. Picks off 1. Rappel saves 5. Well, the Ox Cart and 4 vills. Okay. Is he gonna save all the vills? That's maybe a dead vill right there, baby. Boom! Picked it off. Very nice by Squash, getting those 2 vill picks right there. Sick picks. Sick picks. But yeah, a little switch. Oh wait, was that the food? Oh, that was the wood. That was the wood of Rappel, not the food. Grr. Yeah, this is looking sketchy for Rappel, man. The gold mine. Oh boy. Oh really boy. By the way, forward town center for Count. Forward town center for Chemo. Forward town center for Mariano. Back town center for Shelty. And then we got the Odin set bullshit going on right here. Poor Rapple, man. Poor Rapple. How about Squash? Oh, Squash is actually going for a forward town center himself. You see this? You see this? Squash can do some amazing damage. He can do amazing damage instantly, which completely stops Rapple. This is so strong, man. It's so strong. It completely stops Rapple in his tracks. All the while, let's watch this fight, but all the while, he's taking a forward town center with Hunt right next to it. It's so strong, man, and I love that Rapple pulled the dwarves. I love that Rapple pulled the dwarves. This is a little bit of a misplay, micro by Squash. The Valkyrie should be dead with the Pharaoh and the priests there. She might be. But yeah, good. Okay, so Rapple is alive. He hath... Ooh! Almost from the grave. So that last priest did get the Valkyrie. Well done. Okay. Well, so that hurt Rapple for sure, but he's, he's alive and kicking. Well, he's alive. It's going to take some time to kick, though. This is adorable. We got Squash and Mariano both sharing this hunt right here. It's adorable. Squash is a greedy bastard, man. Instead of going for the giraffes and the zebras right there, instead of going for that, he's taking Mariano's hunt. What a jerk. What a jerk, man. All right, what do we got going on over on this side? We got some... Oh, we got a little hole right there. That's what she said. Oh, now would you look at that? We got a hole right there. Okay, Chemo with the shifting sands play. I mean, okay. See, what is this?
What the fuck is going on here?
Benny! Oh, what the fuck, Benny? Holy shit, dude, I haven't seen you in so long. Hey. Dude, I'm hosting Dude, Benny, I don't know if you know, but I'm hosting a team game tournament. So it's each team, each civilization has their own team. And, like, each team has to play with each major god of the civilization. So this is game number 4 of 5 games. We got Thor, Loki, Odin against Ra, Isis, Set. Interesting, huh? It's cool, man. The games are fucking sick so far. Super fucking sick. Rapple's going for a back town center. Okay, fine. Squash is going for... Oh! Squash is going for a third town center. Cheeky bugger. The Sphinx is going to be able to stop this little bit of aggression by Rapple, but... Okay, yeah, bummer for Rapple that forest wasn't a little bit closer. There we go. Town center's in for Squash. No problemo. You see what I'm saying here? You see what I'm saying? This is fine for the Egyptians, right? This is fine for the Egyptians. So I'm going to go over here and look at these hearse here, right? There's definitely potential. Another forest fire, okay. By the way, Chemo's on 3 town centers. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. How fucking sexy is this? Look at this. It's so killer. Oh, by the way, Shelty's also on 3 town centers himself, okay? So it's a big boom fest. And actually, with the Iron Spawn, that's actually sick. Ooh, okay, Mariano's Pharaoh should be able to, yeah, get the thingamajigger, no problemo. I was gonna say, he could maybe, if they all converge right here, they can maybe take out that TC, but probably not, I suppose, probably not. Boom! Sphinx goes down, okay? This is looking pretty good right here. The triple on Squash, okay? Rapple, speaking of triple, Rapple's going for a triple TC play here. For those of you who don't know, I used to play with Benny on Game Ranger so long ago, man. Like a decade ago. Dude, Benny, I haven't seen you. But I've seen you, Benny, it seems like you peek your head in every couple of years. So it hasn't been 10 full years, but yeah. What up, man? Look at this, dude. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Squash needs units out, man. Like I said, he goes for the 3 TC play, but dude, he needs units out for defense, man. Look at this harassment here. I mean, okay, he's Vil fighting, but still. Chemo's coming over to try and help out, all right. Troll spawn for count. That's sick. Boom. Gets a villager. Thank you for the follow, Marsh 2112. Hey, that's a good album, dude. That's so much carnage right there, man. No. It's in. Here you go. It's actually that Matrius. This is that song. I need to stop that song chat command because that's wrong. Okay, so let's see. Mariano's on 3 town centers. Squash is on 3 town centers. Everybody's on 3 town centers except for Count. Count does not yet have 3 town centers. Okay, but he does have aggression. What was that? Somebody just got a heroic, I think. Yeah, look at this. This is looking pretty good here for the Norse guys. Like the forward build up. Lots of booming going on. Hi, Toby. What are you doing? Go, go, boys. Go with mommy. Go, go, go with mommy. Go with mommy. Go, 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 Toby. Get back. Sorry. We're back here. Okay, so we did get Nephthys heroic. We did get Nephthys for Mariano. That Scorpion Man should be gone. Can Mariano save him? I don't think it doesn't look like that. Boom. Mariano does not save the Scorpion Man. A little bit of a bummer. Scorpion Men are so sick against those Norse units, aside from the Herseer, of course. Okay. The boom from all these. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. The boom. We got Scotty coming in. We got Thundering Hooves coming in. Bragi coming in. Hathor coming in. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Like, the boom count is getting a third town center, by the way. Slowly. But, like, the Norse can boom and, you know, harass and stuff here. But this is a really sick boom for the Egyptian players, too, man. It's a really sick boom for the Egyptian players, too. So, you know, it's up to them to kind of mitigate their losses here. It's up to them to kind of mitigate their losses and handle the Ragnaroks and whatnot. And after that, then, assuming Ragnarok comes in with so much booming. Benny says, every time I see you streaming, I watch, but you're not much of a chatter. Oh, okay, cool. Well, dude, I won't forget the Game Ranger days, man. I won't forget the Game Ranger days. Count one count using a flaming weapons. I've been really skeptical. Of Count Von Count's flaming weapons usage today, man. Look at this mess. There's a million units here, but they're barely doing anything, man. Ancestors Eclipse getting used for Mariano here. Looks like Count is going to clean it up fairly well. Squash getting hammered on the front, man. Squash is getting hammered on the dadgum front. Can they survive this push? Rapples, I mean, all three of the Norse players are looking so sick here. Is the 3 TC play the way to go for the Egyptian players? Maybe not, man. Maybe not. They got to get rolling, baby. They got to get rolling. Otherwise, the Norse are just too fast to be pushing here. The Norse are too fast with the push here. Okay. Mariano's, like, looking decent with that chunk of chariot archers right there. Where's Squash's army, man? It seems like the Norse army is just better since he has all the mobile units. The Norse army is better able to generate synergy, team synergy, whereas the Egyptian armies are so slow to kind of coalesce on a single point to attack. Squash has got to get something going ASAP, man. Squash is hurt, dude. Squash is hurt. He's got Nephthys coming in. Very nice for Chemo. That's going to slow down Count for sure, but he's got 3 town centers, man. It's a little bit too late. 13 minutes is a pretty late for a Witchman bucket like that. Yeah, jeez, dude. Mariano, your chariot archers are sick, but they're not that sick, dude. Ryfeng saying it's over. It's kind of feeling that way, man. It is definitely feeling that way.
What the fuck is going on here?
The Egyptian players just a little bit too slow getting their army out, man. They focused on such a huge boom, which is sick, but this is the opportunity. Norse has the opportunity right now to be pushing, right? He has the opportunity now to be pushing. They have it, rather, the opportunity. But eventually, the boom... Yeah, we got Osiris coming in for Chemo.
It was huge. I'm not even joking. My god.
My god. Can I look at red? Yeah. I think Isis Boit could be huge for the Egyptian player here. An Isis Boit? If Boit played Isis, you mean? There's another Ancestors usage, okay? Here's another Ancestors usage. Shelty's trying to sneak that TC right there. Shelty, I want to look real quick. I want to look at the villagers. Okay, so Shelty's really close to a full. He's up at, what, 97 villagers? That's really close to ooh. The Ancestors gets frozen. Shelty's really close to a full population rag. He's going up Balder. He just clicked up through Balder. Okay. So Ragnarok's going to be incoming here pretty quickly. Rappel is number 5? No, Rappel's number 6. Rappel's number 6. Rappel also is up on 90 plus villagers. Okay. Rappel's up on 90 plus villagers. So we got a couple of Ragnaroks coming, you know, pretty darn fast. And at this point in time, if the Egyptians were pushing against the Norse, then I would say, okay, maybe Ragnarok can, you know, equalize this game. But at this point in time, okay, fine. Son of Osiris can maybe do something up here against Loki. In fact, it looks like Count is losing his TC right here. But still, the two... Ooh, a frost on the Son of Osiris, man. Delete the Longhouse to get full coverage on the Son of Osiris, man. You gotta kill the Son of Osiris right away. Although I don't think you can. Maybe if he had like a ton of flaming weapons, Herseer, he'd be able to kill Son of Osiris. But there's just too much armor. There's too much armor in the Son of Osiris here. Maybe it's a better idea to go for the siege towers, but he is going for Son of Osiris here. There goes the mummy. Okay. But yeah, I think the Ragnarok play here from Rappel and Shelty is just going to overrun the Egyptians. I think it's just going to overrun the Egyptians. There is Horus coming in for Squash. Horus is coming in for Squash. I'm not quite sure. Did we see a mythic for Mariano? No, we have not. Okay. The TC does go up, by the way. Heavy Raiders are in for Rappel. Sick. Very sick. It's not a best of 5 or best of 7. It's simply 5 games. 5 games straight up. 5 games. Okay. Is that the Ragnarok? Yep. There's Shelty's Ragnarok. He's probably up at just over 100. In fact, let's look at his total population. His total population is 366. Yeah, I don't like it that Shelty uses his Ragnarok right before. Like, his town centers go up, fortified TC, blah, 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 blah. So let's see. Let's see if Shelty can save Count up on this top side, which he should be able to do. Son of Osiris, just a little bit of health get down. Okay. Count is starting to wall up and do some bullcrap with the trade, which I really like.
Going on here?
Okay, okay, okay. Egyptian needs mechanics raw, potentially, man, potentially. I don't know if it would make much of a difference here, though. I don't know if it would make much of a difference here. Kimo's a sick raw player, by all means. Okay, let's see what Ragnarok can do here, people. Let's see what Ragnarok can do. And remember, the double Ragnarok. Rappel is just a couple of minutes behind Shelty with the Ragnarok himself. So, yeah, check it out. Check it out. Squash has got to go hardcore with those Axemen. Otherwise, you know, they're going to be in some serious problems. Does he have, let's see if he has a building upgrade. He does have Masons. That is something. That is something for sure. If the Egyptians can survive the Ragnaroks, that would be huge. That would be huge if they're able to save this. Why did they choose Watering Hole as the best map for Norse? I chose Watering Hole because I knew that it would be good for Norse, but I think that Watering Hole is viable for Egyptian as well. As we saw, the booms and everything. The booms are really nice. We already saw Bolt Frost first. Bolt Frost have been used up. Okay. This is sick. This is super sick. Squash using the tornado on the forward TC of Rappel. No Masons or anything, so the town center should go down. It takes out a couple of houses. Actually, Rappel just decides to use Ragnarok right away. Is the town center going down? There it goes. Okay, very nice. Yeah, he used it on Ancestors, and then the other Frost was on Son of Osiris, and then the first one was on Ancestors. Okay, so Rappel is down a TC, but he's got a big-ass Ragnarok coming in here. Full copper, not very strong, but okay. Town center goes down for Shelty. Champion, dude, champion. Yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this. Champion Axis, man, champion Axis. Rappel needs to be ultra careful with these portable rams. Where is Shelty's Ragnarok, man? Where is Shelty's Ragnarok? It's right here. You see, Shelty's Ragnarok is done. It's done. Squash doesn't have a third town center, but right now, Chemo's got all 3 town centers. Chemo's got all 3 town centers. Mariano's got all 3 town centers. Dude, that Ragnarok was nothing. That Ragnarok was nothing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is a good matchup, man. It maybe the Watering Hole maybe favors Norse a little bit, but Egyptian absolutely has opportunities here. Absolutely. I think that the Ragnarok usage was a big mistake by Shelty. I'm not even joking. I think Ragnarok was a big mistake by Shelty because it wasn't very strong. It was not very strong. So, okay, fine. Shelty already has a really sick trade route going. Same thing with Rappel. Both these guys have sick trade routes going. Okay, sure. But dude, this is not going to be enough to end the game. This game is continuing. Yes, Croson. Yes, it is. It's Thor, Odin, Loki against Raw Isis Set. It's a team game tournament that I'm hosting. 4 teams, Egyptian team, Norse team, Atlantean team, Greek team. And that's how they have to play. Each game is like 3 players play the 3 major gods of the civilization. Yeah, dude, this is nothing. Count now up. We kind of missed up on this top side. Count is not yet mythic. Count does have 3 fortified TCs. Okay, Son of Osiris is still causing him some grief here. The Rock is a stupid unit. Count is hurting, man. Count is hurting. Now, hey, now, yep. Raven Rush says Eggy is gonna win here. I think so too. Let me rephrase that. I don't necessarily. Didhog can actually destroy that rock and maybe finish off of Son of Osiris here. Maybe, dude. Son of Osiris barely dies to Nidhogg, dude. Count is dying up on this top side. Look. Okay, fine. So, you know, Rappel's trying to do some damage on the trade route. He's trying to do a little back buildy thing back here. Same thing, he's thinking about doing it back here. But at this point in time, Shelty, you know, Squash is going to be back up to 3 TCs. Mariano is fine. Chemo is fine. Count is looking sketchy, man. Count is looking super sketchy. Look at this. Count is down a TC. Okay, fine. He just barely got up through Mythic, but still. Oh, chemo. Oh, man, it's a good thing that that fortress or the hill fort was taken out because 32 HP in that Son of Osiris. Oh my god. Such a throw, says Metallo. Ragnarok was a mistake. I've been saying this for years. Well, I mean, everybody knows that Ragnarok can be a mistake, but Ragnarok takes such an investment. It's such a Hail Mary that a Hail Mary throw, Metallo, that if you use Ragnarok and it doesn't work, oh boy, you better be ready to, you know, keep playing. Otherwise, you're going to be in some serious problem. I forgot who I voted for, says I Simp Waifus. Well, you know what? It's looking good for the Egyptian team at this point in time. Let's see if Rappel does have his town center back up. Let's see if Rappel can, yeah, look. You see? Squash, he transports over. He's got some bull crap going on over here on Rappel's side. Rappel's not going to expect this. Rappel's not going to expect this at all. Okay. Ooh, movement speed of villagers, winter harvest. Okay, that's fine. That's good. The game ain't over, that's for sure. The game ain't over. It's looking good for Chemo up on this top side. It's looking real good for Chemo on this top side, but the game ain't over. Give Rappel just like 2-3 minutes. Give Shelty, you know, Shelty's just about recovered himself. Give just a couple of minutes and the Norse players will be back into this. Yeah, those 2 Ragnaroks did nothing. Those 2 Ragnaroks did nothing. Those were mistakes. Those Ragnaroks were mistakes. They should have just kept pushing with the full economies and no problemo. Those Ragnaroks were mistakes. Bro, there's another Son of Osiris they have to deal with. Mariano. Sick. Now, sure. Okay, sure. Rappel's got some of this business going on back here. Okay, sure. Rappel's got some of this business that almost happened over here. Same thing right here. Thinking about it. But still, right here. Look at this. Rappel's got a Son of Osiris and 2 Eggies in his face, man. What about Shelty? What about pop music? Look at this. Brutal. Cabinets coming out to go against the trade route, whatnot. This is brutal, man. This is brutal. Look. Remember, Squash went up through Horus. And he got the Axe of Vengeance. That means those axes can clean up side builds. Yeah, look at this. They can clean up side builds so well against Norse because they counter Throwing Axemen and Ulfsarks, Hersir, anything that can actually build, right? They counter the unit, plus they can destroy the buildings fairly quickly. This is sick, man. This is super sick. If they just went double Fimbulwinter, ooh, Rifang. Triple Fimbulwinter, man. Rifang, if they went triple Fimbulwinter, I think that would have been ultra sick. But at this point in time, the Rags, man, the Rags were a big mistake. Boom, Rappel's down to 2 town centers. Chemo's up on 4 town centers. Bro, I think Norse is toast. Rappel can maybe get some bullshit going on back here, but not really. They're cleaning it up. He's down a town center anyway. Squash has got this side build going on over here.
What the fuck is going on here?
Bro, it was a mistake, man. They're at least full rag with full trade. Well, they did have that, but they had bad upgrades, Metallo. They had bad upgrades. Look, full copper, man. Full copper. Are you kidding me?
That was huge. I'm not even joking. My god.
My god, this is so funny, dude. Yeah. Squash says I was ready to resign at 10 minutes. How did we win this? I'm not gonna say anything, but Squash says, how did we win this? 2 Ragnaroks, both of which were a mistake. 2 Ragnaroks, both of which were a mistake. I'm telling you, man.
Ouch,
I'm telling
that
you.
had to hurt.
I'm telling you, I've been arguing about this for so many years. Spoofed and I, years ago, 15 years ago, Spoofed and I had a huge fight on Age Sanctuary about this. That, you know, if you use a god power like Ancestors Eclipse, god powers like that, Ceasefire, Restoration, you know, Lightning Storm, Earthquake, Tornado, god powers like that, there's no investment aside from just the resources to actually age up, right? There's no investment. Whereas with Ragnarok is a unique type of, it's a unique type of god power because it's strong, but it requires a full investment. Your economy just stops. Unless you have trade, your economy stops. And yes, you have a big ass army, but still, you definitely have to really play your Ragnarok well. Otherwise, exactly what we just saw will happen. Yeah, the Norse players were winning no problemo. The Ragnaroks were a mistake. The Ragnaroks were definitely a mistake, man. Well, if you're a Norse player, be careful, people. Be careful. Be careful. By all means, that was a sick game. That was a sick game. But I think Norse threw that 100%. I think Norse threw that 100%. Norse team, they didn't three times tier. It's a deserved loss. I don't know about a deserved loss, but I think that was a mistake, man. I think that was a mistake for sure. The triple Fimbulwinter could have been super sick. That is so brutal. Triple Fimbulwinter. That's 3 minutes of idle economy, basically. That's basically is it 3 minutes? No, it's not quite 3 minutes. It's a couple minutes of idle economy straight up. Plus you're having actual, you know, a little bit of damage to your economy as well. The last map is Painted Desert, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Yes, Painted Desert. Yes, Painted Desert. Alrighty, people, welcome to game number 5. Tunison says that this map is a free win for Norse Painted Desert. That's what everybody was saying for Watering Hole, man. That's what everybody was saying for Watering Hole. Hold your horses there, buddy. Hold your horses. What's up, Wibba? Alright, this is the final game of the series, people. We have Shelty here in the red, and Thor. In the pocket, we have Rappel with Odin once again, which means Count is down on this bottom side, playing Loki. On the Egyptian side.
That was huge. I'm not even joking. My god.
We got Kimo playing Rob on this side. Okay, it's left side. Squash is in the pocket, playing Set, which means we have Mariano down here in the teal playing Isis. So, Isis against Loki on the right-hand side. On the top side, we have Thor against Ra, and we have Set and Odin here in the center. So, let's look, let's see. Pretty good starting hunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 starting zebras. That's really nice for all the players, of course. Of course, Rappel playing Odin is going to have a handful more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets 2 additional ones and a couple of extra goats. Nice for him. Okay. So here's the thing. Let's reveal the map. I know you guys know what, most of you guys know what this map looks like. If you're unfamiliar, there you go. How many points does the Addy Atlantean team have? They have 3 points. They have 3 points, Torgala. Total. They have 3 points total. Anyways, yeah, so we all know that there's the back gazelles in Painted Desert team game. There's the back gazelles that you have. There's also at least 1 back large gold mine per player. Sometimes, like over here for Count, sometimes the back gold mines can spawn real close to your back TC, which really means, same thing with the gazelles, which really means that the Egyptians going for kind of the boomy back TC play. It's viable, it's definitely viable, first of all, but it can be really strong if there's resources near the town center. This for Mariano, it's pretty far away from his town center. Let's go over and look at Chemo. Chemo's got a couple of, you know, some options close to his town center. I guess he can just farm and, you know, no problemo. Regardless, this map is very easy raiding for Norse. Indeed it is, but it also is very easy. Yes, it is. It is. This map is very open, right? It's very open. There are some small parts, like right here on this right-hand side. There are some very specific positions where you can get some good walls going, right? There's some choke points here. There's definitely some choke points here. But it is generally pretty darn open, yes. It is generally pretty darn open, yes. But the players are fairly close together. So if the Norse Raiders can get in and kind of like what we saw them do against a Greek, for example, other games earlier in this series, they can get a lot of raiding going for sure, yes. But that also means that the Egyptian players with their free sphinx, with their, you know, priests, with their this, that, couple of spears, etc., you can keep up, you can double defend pretty easily. Like say there's, I don't know, on, you know, the little gold mine down here, it's pretty easy for Mariano to get a couple of units down here behind Squash. Same thing with Squash, getting some units over here, you know, to help Chemo defend back over here. Things are pretty close together. It's pretty viable to, this is nice, gold gathers faster for Mariano, to play defense. So it's definitely possible that the Norse team can overcommit on raids, and actually those raids could potentially be detrimental. That's one thing that you have to be very careful with, especially with unupgraded raiding cavalry, is that you don't just lose them all. You don't just lose them all to a Sphinx, to a Scorpion Man, to a couple of spears, you know, free towers, bullcrap like that, right? Okay, so we're getting into the classical ages for all the players. Back town center for Squash, he went up through Ptah. We got Bass coming in for Mariano. Mariano's over here on this giraffe spot. That's a very peculiar usage of forest fire, but okay. It does force Mariano off of that giraffe spot. Okay, that's something. A proper gentleman. Did you know that this is a fantastic Aztec map because they can use the water for water farms? That is a very interesting and obscure point. Gentlemen. Okay, we got a second town center for Rappel. We have a second back town center for Shelty. Count is built on a town center, but he's deciding to go aggressive with his Perseer. Second town center for Chemo. Mariano's staying on 1 TC so far. Yeah, getting a couple of barracks actually. Maybe that's prudent. Perhaps that's prudent against Loki. Speaking of prudence, I think it is imprudent that he did not first of all wall this little chunk right here, but also wall ships around that tower. Why not, man? This is a silly potentially blunder for Mariano right there. I know the tower's right there as well, but that's undefended as well. The Axeman can come out soon, sure, but that tower's down, dude. That tower's down. Another forest fire here. That could potentially take down that help take down that temple, especially with the Einherjar. And he could actually snipe that relic, the Harmonious Necklace relic right here. That could be sick. Okay, Mariano is going for the town center, by the way, and Count sees it, spies it rather. Blunder, man. This is a little bit of a blunder here for Mariano for sure. Little bit of a blunder for sure. Is he gonna snipe the relic? Oh, dude, come on. You can't just leave that. Oh, come on. You can't just leave that relic, especially for Isis. Is he gonna sneak in and sneak it? Sneakaroo. Whoop, sneakaroo. Nice. Yeah, prosperity with that relic is sick. That's like the farm upgrade for it's like the farm upgrade for Ra, you know. Okay. Chemo's just doing Ra things, of course, just doing Ra things. Shelty's finally getting some raiding cavalry out. Rappel's, you know, doing something similar, hunting sick, walling sick. And Count is doing Loki stuff sick. Okay. From the Egyptian players, boom, 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 boom. A boom, 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 boom. With some axemen. Okay, this could be a really sick raid here. The axes are there, ready to go, but there are a couple of Valkyrie. Oops, just one Valkyrie there, actually. Oh wait, no, there's 2 Valkyries. That guy, that lady. Okay. See, you see? 2 town center for Mariano. He's able to defend, eat the hunt, okay? Squash on that sick back gold mine. Squash is up through Nephthys, by the way. Hathor incoming for Chemo. We got Heroic Age coming in for these boys. Let's see. 2nd town center for Pink just yet. No. We got 2 and 2 for Rapple and Shelty. You know, if I were Mariano, I would feel very uncomfortable. His base is super naked. No tower here. No tower. Whoops, sorry, misclick. No tower here. Mariano definitely made a mistake of not walling up his towers. I think that's a big time mistake, man. Seekers of the Titans is less expensive. That is actually very relevant here. Okay. Speaking of relevance, I want to mention T-Dark. Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing very well. I hope you're doing well as well. Right, mate. Okay, so one thing that Grass and Groom mentioned that I want to mention before it gets too late is that on this map specifically, Egyptian is a little bit weaker because the trade route is shorter. Okay, so Egyptian getting some sick, 150 gold trade route, blah blah blah. It's definitely not near as strong on this map compared to other maps because it's a lot skinnier with the water and the trees and everything. It's a lot skinnier. So, by all means, you do get a trade bonus when you trade with your ally town centers. You do get a trade bonus, so it's not as bad compared to 1v1 maps. But still, they'll probably get around like I don't know, instead of getting like 150 gold, they'll probably get like, 80, 90, maybe 100 gold. We'll see. Who is Jorge El Curioso? This is Mariano. Okay. All right, we need to start paying attention to... One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's 9 dwarves dead instantly. I hate Locust and Free Rocks so bad. Dude, it's so stupid. Why should you, for free, be able to fly around with 2 myth units? For free! Now, technically, you could argue, well, it's not for free. I had to pay for Heroic. Yeah, well, whatever. The rock and the units are free. I think it's so stupid. Is my bias showing through? I don't care. I'm trying to stay unbiased, but, with that crap... just want to... Okay, so, by the way, Count has got a 2nd town center incoming. Chemo's got some camels streaming across the side of the map. Nice. The rock still maybe going to do some BS right here against the gold miners. The gold miner names right here. Ooh, Squash with the Ancestors. That's interesting. That's interesting that Squash in all of these games, he's used Ancestors to try and hit the economy of the Norse players. So it seems like Squash clearly has the game plan that he's trying to hit the Norse players' economy to prevent the strength of Ragnarok. It hasn't really worked all that well. I know that Ragnarok did not win the game last game, but, in game number 1 and 3, didn't really work out all that well. Okay, but it definitely is slowing down Rapple, at least a little bit, for sure. Grass and Groom said the trade is stronger because it's very safe. I disagree with that, Grass and Groom. I disagree with that the trade is safe. Grass, I completely disagree, because you can get like transport ships in here. You can get siege ships right here to limit the length of the trade route. I actually disagree with you, dude. It's less gold, but it's easy to get going. Yeah, I guess, but in the long run, I disagree with you, dude. It's easy to get going. I mean, maybe, but I don't know about that. I don't completely agree with you, Grass and Groom. Okay. Nice raid here from Chemo.
Oh my god. That was huge. I'm not even joking. My god.
My god.
My god.
My god. So Chemo's shifting sands over to this town center right here. By the way,
ouch, that had to hurt.
Chemo has 3 town centers, by the way. Chemo's about to get 4 town centers, which is actually going to indirectly stop this gold mining operation from Count right here. Count is getting hit on his wood line, having to play defense over here. Look at Count, look at Count. Count over here, he's going for the gold mine and everything of Mariano, which is sick, but on his backside. Too late, man, too late. Okay, so Ancestors Eclipse in the base of Count. Flaming weapons on the front side for Count. Oh boy, Count. Oh really boy. Oh boy, oh really boy. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at all these dead vills. Look at all these dead vills. We gotta see the dead vills. We gotta see the dead vills. We're gonna keep an eye on this. Can the villagers pick up the siege? I guess. Okay. The Ancestors Eclipse is sick. Maybe gonna get the dwarves as well. But still, flaming weapons is big, man. There's a couple of battle boars right here. Maybe to get the town center, possibly to get the town center. A bunch of frost giants. Where did they come from? Myth unit spawns, evidently. Okay. Squash is joining the party over here, back behind Count. Rappel's going for a second town center. Alrighty then. You know, Chemo can just go ahead and take this town center, no problemo. Boom, his face off. Rappel's got, I think, Thundering Hooves Raiders. No Thundering Hooves Raiders. Yeah, but he does have Raiders. This is good against the Axes for sure, for sure. We got Tyr coming in for Count von Count, despite getting completely gutted. Tyr is incoming. We got Horus incoming for Yellow, who's Squash. Who said that? Okay, so we got the double. We got the double back here. Green and red. We got Team Christmas against Chemo back here. This is definitely going to go down, but still, it's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of effort and time and everything for Rappel and Shelty to clean this up, which gives Chemo an opportunity to A, get more camels going, but B, also push potentially against this town center up here. Okay, so let's look back at Mariano. See how he's dealing with flaming weapons and the Loki business. Squash just losing a bunch of units there. I think he's going to be okay, though, with the town center and the Migdal here against these units. Yeah, and there we go. Count von Count having to retreat away. Oh! It's going to stop. Is it? It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop here. It's gonna stop here. It's gonna stop here. It's gonna stop here. It's gonna stop it. 97, 98, 90. Oh, dude. Brutal. 98%. It stops Tyr from coming in. 98%. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, at this point in time, Shelty's going for his forward town center. Chemo's thinking about pushing. Balder incoming for Rappel. Chemo, what's his face? Count von Count has one town center back up. They destroyed this business back here. Chemo's trying to save some units, which he might be successful doing with the Scorpion Man back there, but we'll see. Squish is squashing on the squash side. Squashing that gold mine right there. Are you kidding me? Count had to relocate way the hell up here. Count has just got a whole bunch of nothing at this point in time. What? Ulfsarts, I guess that's decent because, you know, Chemo's making so many camels. They are unupgraded camels aside from the hack damage armor. These things are so dadgum fast, okay? Gonna hit the gold mine back here. That is gonna be so sick. Egyptian team are looking beautiful right here, man. Egyptian team are definitely looking beautiful right here. Despite Balder coming in, Tyr coming back in once again. There's Son of Osiris for Chemo. That's gonna be no problemo against unupgraded Ulfsarts. Are you kidding me? Okay. Count is on one town center again. He's going mythic, but still, Squash doing some really nice damage on this gold mine for Rappel. Mariano gets an opportunity to go back forward. The battle rhinos from Squash is just hilarious, dude. Okay. We got a frost. A Son of Osiris in this. I think Son of Osiris is in this. Where is it? Where is he? Where is he? He's in there somewhere. There he is. Son of Osiris is right there, but it's a bunch of medium Ulfsarks, dude. What the hell are they going to do against Son of Osiris Frozen? Yeah, they're going to do a little bit, I suppose. Okay. And there's the Fimbulwinter from Count von Count. Very nice. Where does it hit? There's some wolves right there. A little bit of damage. Going to get the trade routes, of course. There's another little bit. Okay, nothing here for... Okay, lucky Mariano. Mariano doesn't even get touched by Fimbulwinter. Bro, Fimbulwinter on the Titans... Was Fimbulwinter changed? I'm not even joking.
My God.
Was Fimbulwinter changed? He saved Son of Osiris, by the way. Son of Osiris is alive, but still, was Fimbulwinter changed with a Voobly patch or something like that? Because this entire year, all of the...
Relax.
And maybe it was earlier, but I've seen quite a few Fimbulwinters in 2023, and every single one, aside from one, has been shit. So did something happen to Fimbulwinter? It's so weak, man. It's so weak. Mariano's going for a fourth town center forward. Count has been gutted. He lost the Harmonious Necklace relic, by the way. I mean, count is back up to 2 town centers. Oh, well, yeah, back up to 2 town centers. Okay, that's fine, but still. Okay, I mean, the wolves are something. There's some life here in the Norse team. There's definitely some life, but not a lot, man. Son of Osiris, speaking of life, 177 life for Son of Osiris there. Careful, Chemo. Chemo is being quite cavalier with his Son of Osiris in these games. Oh, Jesus. Norse team lost balance, says Kenzie. Yeah, they seem completely discombobulated right now. The Norse team seem completely discombobulated right now. That shifting sands, man, that shifting sands bullshit was so good against Count. Plus the tornado on the to stop Tyr from incoming. Very nice. Chemo going with the double and the camels, whatnot. There we have Rappo going for his Ragnarok. Let's see what he can do. Ragnarok incoming. Okay. Okay, yeah, you gotta be careful with those rams, baby. Gotta be careful with those rams. This time, Rappel actually has rams with engineers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if they can survive here, man. Let's see if they can survive. Mariano only has medium axes. Let's see what he can do. Squash is up on this top side, by the way, kind of. Squash is kind of on this top side. He already has champion axes, baby, with full copper, axe of vengeance. Sick. This is gonna, yeah, once those axes get over here, this is gonna hurt Mariano for sure. This is definitely gonna hurt Mariano, but I think Count should absolutely go for just counter infantry straight up to support all of the heroes of Ragnarok. He needs throwing axemen, he needs Fenris Wolf Brood, etc. so that he can try and survive. Oh, where are the doggies? Are the doggies in here with me? The doggies are not in here with me. Teddy, Toby, your brethren. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that trail of bodies. Oh, dude.
Ouch, that had to hurt.
Yeah, oh my god, just look at this. Just look at this. This is so... it is... It's just so good. 1, 2, 3. I can't even count all these bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, I think. 21 kills, maybe, I think. Mariano loses another town center, his forward town center. Here comes Squash's champion axes. Alrighty then. Okay, more Fenris Wolfbrood business over here. I'm gonna take a peek up on this top side because we see a Frost. Chemo and Shelty are kind of duking it out up on this top side. Son of Osiris might go down. I can hear him. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I can hear him. I can hear him. I can hear him. Where is he? Son of Osiris. There he is. There he is. 21, 20 HP. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. There he goes. Son of Osiris is down, dude. Son of Osiris is down, but there's already champion axeman out here for Chemo already. So is... No, Shelty is not up through Baldur just yet. He's having to fight heroic against mythic Egyptian here. Okay. We got Ragnarok heroes over here hitting the trade route. Very nice by Rappel. Up here on the front with the Rams. Got to be careful with those Rams. Very nice by Rappel. Rappel getting some back builds going or attempting to do so. Very nice by Rappel. Counted back up onto 3 TCs. Very nice by Rappel. Trying to break into the trade route. Very nice for Rappel. Dude, you got to keep those Rams alive, man. Ram Ranch, baby. Ram Ranch. Where is it? Ram Ranch, baby. Ram Ranch. Can the Norse team pull this back with a Ragnarok? It's, in my opinion, it's up to Shelty over here. Can Shelty fight? Whoops. Can Shelty fight against... Can Shelty fight against Chemo for a little while until he uses Ragnarok? Because if Shelty uses his Ragnarok too quickly, that's bad, man. Rappel needs to survive. Or sorry, Rappel needs to rebuild a little bit. Rappel needs to rebuild a little bit. In order to before Shelty uses his Ragnarok right away.
Ouch, that had to hurt.
Okay. What's going on here? What's going on here? The Rams. He's trying to go for the back town center with the Rams. Yeah, just losing the Rams way too quickly here. Rappel needs to back off. They did the damage. Mariano's down to 2 TCs. They definitely did the damage. They at this point in time. Oh, mama. At this point in time, Rappel needs to chill. And Mariano, what do they do? What does the Egyptian team do here, man? What does the Egyptian team do here? I think that Squash needs to get... Yeah, Squash needs to get the Axeman going, man. Squash needs to get the Axeman going. They need to stop this immediately. He does have Axe of Vengeance. Remember that upgrade? Bonus damage against buildings, good against the Rag Heroes, etc. The units are. So they need to clean this up immediately and start pushing that for that town center once again. Rappel cleaning up the markets right here. Amazing job by Rappel with that Ragnarok. But still, But still, okay, so Chemo is empowering the wrong market. Oh, dude. Shelty just needs to hold, says Rifing. I agree, man. I agree that Shelty just needs to hold. Chemo needs to get something going, man. Chemo needs to get something going. He might not have his Son of Osiris anymore, but he needs to get something going because he is an age ahead. He is an age ahead of Shelty right now. He needs to do something. He absolutely needs to do something. We got Osiris coming in for Mariano, which is good. Mariano's taking the forward town center back. This is good for Eggy, man. This is good for Eggy. The trade route over here is not completely destroyed. So this is good for Eggy. This is really good for Eggy. What's Count doing? Count is backed up to 3 town centers and everything, but it seems like he's just kind of not quite there, you know? He's not quite there. He's going a little bit slow. He needs to get units out and everything, man. He needs to get units out, get those RC out, etc. He needs to, I mean, he's on 3 town centers, dude. He's on 3 town centers. Maybe he just... Oh, this is sick. Maybe he lost some gold, so that slowed him down. Maybe he needed to remove his gold, and it slowed him down a little bit, I suppose. We don't really see trade. We see a little bit of trade for the Norse players here, but it's nothing too crazy. 159! How is Shelty getting 159 per Witchemabucket? Speaking of Witchemabucket, Shelty, boom. Ragnarok with pretty good upgrades there, pretty good armory upgrades. Ragnarok for Shelty, let's see what his population is. 393, man, with resources to spare. 393, iron shields coming in, a small trade route. That right there, friends, that's a good Ragnarok, man. That is a good Ragnarok. He doesn't, I don't think he has siege. I don't see siege, which is really the chef's kiss to a Ragnarok. Let's see. I mean, by all means, the champion axemen are so sick. Squash can maybe send some axes over here as well. The champion axes are going to be so good against the Ragnarok heroes, although they do have quite a few upgrades. Come on. Okay, I guess we're going to focus on, let's focus on this Ragnarok. How can Chemo handle the Ragnarok here? That's the big question. How can Chemo handle the Ragnarok here? By the way, Rappel still has some bullshit going on back here. This is beautiful. Look at this. He's trying to wall up right here to siege down that back town center of Chemo. Very nice, very nice. Chemo's attention is all right here, so he's not going to notice that anytime soon. Very nice by Rappel back there. This is looking good for the Norse team, man. This is definitely looking good for the Norse team. I know that Mariano over here with Son of Osiris. Mariano with Son of Osiris could do something against Count, but not very quickly. Not very quickly. Not very quickly. Okay, town center is down for Chemo. Town center is down for Chemo. This is all of the Ragnarok right here. Maybe with a bunch of champion axes from both Squash and Chemo, perhaps he can hold this. Does he have building upgrades? Sun-dried mud brick plus architects. Super sick for Chemo. Iconic Chemo, or no, this is actually Squash dropping the walls. This is a little bit interesting. Chemo's got the walls going up there. Squash, man, you'd expect Squash to... Squash is thinking about a wonder. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at the map, look at the map, look at the map. Look at all the walls from Squash. He's thinking about a wonder, people. He's thinking about a wonder. Right? Okay, so Shelty's back up to 4 town center. Back up. He's up to 4 town centers. Okay. His Ragnarok is still looking good. Ragnarok is still looking good. Plenty of units left over here. But there's no siege, no fire giants, no siege. Just a matter of time before, you know, the axes actually clean this up. Squash built a fucking lighthouse over here. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Another failed Ragnarok, says Ragnaroks. We'll see. It's looking pretty darn successful so far. Chemo's hurt for sure. Chemo's hurt for sure. Chemo's also going back in here. No, the only champion axes for Chemo. He did not go through Horus, so he doesn't get the extra Axe of Vengeance upgrade. Okay. So, okay, it looks like this from Rappel maybe going to be cleaned up. Maybe going to be cleaned up, but after that, I mean, Shelty's got all this bullshit going on the backside of Chemo. Oh boy. Oh, really boy. Trade route for... Squash 150, what? 154 per caravan for Squash. Mariano 126 for some reason. Amazing trade route for these guys. Jeez, okay. Amazing trade route for these guys. Okay, Countess Mythic, right? Yes, Countess Mythic. All the god powers have been used. All the god powers have been used except for Shifting Sands for Squash. Very interesting. So, Son of Osiris is not super scary in this situation because of the ballista play. The ballista play, there are kind of 3 heal forts right here for Count over on this side. The towers are sick. Son of Osiris is still alive, man. Son of Osiris is still alive. The champion raiders, geez, they only have a couple of upgrades, but they're pretty darn sick, man. pretty darn sick. Do we have crenellations for Mariano? Yes, we do. Plus Masons. Really nice. Yes, yes, yes. Mariano's got to be careful. Mariano's got to be careful. The ballista hitting Son of Osiris. Mariano, you got to be careful there. Oh, jeez. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Rappel's starting to build right here into the center of the map. Look at all this garbage going on right here. Are you kidding me? Back build for Shelty. Back build for Shelty is still doing some business. Shelty's got a nice not a stranglehold. He's got a nice foothold back here, man. Shelty's got a really nice foothold back here. Okay, lots of upgrades coming in for all the players. Count is kind of, this is a little bit of a gridlock situation here, man. Little bit of a gridlock situation here. Son of Osiris, though, you gotta be so careful with Son of Osiris, man. 68 HP left over. Those ballista, man. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh, the boy. Remember, Shelty does have 4 town centers, rather. He has 4 town centers, barely getting... I think...
Oh, shoes. I'm not even joking. My god. My god.
I know, Rappel. I know. Shelty doesn't really have a strong economy anymore. So I don't know. They can maybe feed him some resources to keep going. It's gonna. I think that Shelty's gonna kind of slow down a little bit. I know he has a lot of stuff going on right here. Let's check his resources actually. After Ragnarok, yeah, Shelty does not have any more resources. Only 16, technically 26 eco units overall. I think that this definitely gives time for Chemo to A, clean up this backside and get a better trade route going, and B, start pushing on here. Exactly. Oh, the the rock raids, baby. The rock raids. Okay. Hang on just a second. Looks like that town center is going down. Okay. I mean, there's still a lot of units here for Shelty by all means, but still. Yeah, okay, town center's down. Yeah, Shelty's slowing down for sure. Shelty is slowing down for sure. This is probably going to be cleaned up. Rappel's back here. Rappel's got a little bit of some shenanigans back here. He could potentially get going. Let's look at the front side. What else does Rappel have going? Rappel's kind of forward building. It's getting cleaned up. Rappel's economy should be working just fine right now. Let's check his resources. Yeah, he's back up to 53 plus 53 villagers, 33 trade units. Rappel's back up to speed with his economy. Shelty's getting there, but it's going to be slow. Rappel's going over here to this left-hand side to try and keep Chemo off of this town center. That would be a big win for the Norse players. They got to get the TCs back, man. Chemo's got to get this town center back. They got to finish up all this bullshit back here. There's opportunity for Rappel to do bullshit back here for sure. Let's go look at Count and Mariano here. This is a close game in my opinion, man. This is a really close game in my opinion. They've damaged the Egyptian teams, but the Egyptian teams look like they're coming back pretty darn well, man. Pretty darn well. These, oh my god, the towers. Son of Osiris is still barely alive, 31 HP. The towers, the walls, the everything. Why is this guy not inside of a wall? Whatever. Is that town center going down? Late game Loki, baby. Late game Loki. He needs more upgrades. Count needs more upgrades for sure. What is it? He needs upgrades. He needs myth units. He needs something, man. Count needs something. He's losing steam over here, man. He's losing steam, and Mariano's picking up speed, baby. Mariano's picking up speed. Really good armory upgrades for Mariano. Dude, it's kind of up to Shelty and Rappel over on this side to keep this TC down. They have to keep this TC down. And maybe Count is going to be able to live over here. And it's the exact opposite for the Egyptian team. They got to get that town center back, and Count just calls it. Count just calls it. They just call it. Three to 2. They just call it. Why do they just call it? Why did they just call it like that? The game was not over. The game was not over. You simply can't play late game against 3 Egyptians. Of course you can. Of course you can. This game is not over, man. Resources. Get your upgrades. Okay, fine. Most of the upgrades are gotten. Get your upgrades, dude. Sons of Sleipnir is so sick. Dude, he's down a town center. Rappel's got this bullshit going on back here. Okay, fine. It was found, but still. Dude. GG. Egyptians take it 3 to 2. What a messy game indeed. Egyptians take it 3 to 2, man. Egyptians take it 3 to 2. After all of that, I mean, Gal. Mariano got hammered by the players early on. His base was opened up, his, towers, everything. He was raided, the flaming weapons, blah, 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 town centers, etc. Mariano was hammered pretty hard. Count just got ram-ranched, man. Count got ram-ranched. Hardcore, man. Tornado on the front. Shifting sands and everything on the back. Count definitely got ram-ranched there. Ouch, man, that had to hurt. There you have it, people. 3-2-2, man. 3-2. 3-2, and the Egyptians take it. Let's look at the post game. Shelty with a really great KD. Remember, that's a lot of Ragnarok units that contribute to your units lost for Rappel as well. Squash had a terrible KD, but he was just spamming axes to counter the
Yeah.
everything.
It was huge. I'm not even joking. My god. My god.
Who asked? Let's see. Who asked? Somebody asked how many. Ragnarok said. I wonder how many resources Squash was feeding to Mariano. About 9,000. About 9,000. Chemo also, contributed a couple thousand resources as well. Wow. Wow. The reason why I'm a little bit, flabbergasted at the loss or at the resignation is because the game is not completely over here. You guys are all saying the game is over. Of course it was over. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that bullshit. What I want to hear is the Norse team persevering and fighting back, man. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear them fighting back. See them, rather. I want to see them fighting back. Count was about to lose his, third town center, but he was still... Look at all of this. Look at all of this from Count, right? If he just backed off, if he's going to lose a town center, his population drops, which means he can float some resources more easily, which means he can finally get all of his upgrades for his units. He can maybe do some bullshit with wolves, etc. Man, I want to see fight. This game was not over, man. This game was not over. It might have been an advantageous position for the Egyptian team, but I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. I want to see fight. I want to see fight. The Norse players did fight by all means. The Norse players did fight by all means. Like, they played great. They played great. They played great, and they maybe even should have won 3-2 themselves. That watering hole game, maybe threw that thing away, They maybe threw that watering hole game away. So that easily, this is the Count said it was rough. This is what I'm saying here. This is what I'm saying. Or this is what I'm thinking. In yesterday, Greek against Atlantean, that was the score for that series looks one-sided, but, if you watch the actual games of Atlantean against Greek, a lot of those games were, really close, could have gone either way, easily could have gone either way. Similar story for Egyptian against Norse here. For example, that watering hole game, that easily, maybe not easily, but that definitely could have gone...
what the fuck is going on here?
It could have gone Norse's way, man. It definitely could have gone Norse's way. So that's the thing, man. That's the thing, is that these games... Okay, fine. Actually, let me update the results. Egyptian against Norse, 3-2. So let me go up. Norse, 2-3. Egyptian, 3-2. That puts Egyptian up on... Let's see, total points. 6. And total points 4 for Norse. So that means right now the standings are Greek team with 7 points, Egyptians with 6 points, Norse with 4 points, Atlantean with 3 points. If you're interested, 2 minutes ago I posted the Google Doc, the Google spreadsheet. If you want to look at the actual the series, the everything, the all the stats and whatnot, go ahead and take a look at it. But anyways, yeah, I want to see. I think that game, either the watering hole game or that painted desert game, I think that both of those definitely could have gone deep late game, an hour-long game, something like that. I think it definitely could have, would have, should have happened. Definitely could have, would have, should have happened. So very well played by both teams. This series could have gone either way. Same thing with Atlantean against Greek. It definitely could have gone either way. These are really close games. I know that you guys are talking about. I know you guys are talking a lot about the players who consist each team. You know, oh, there's no, you know, Gold Lion, Squash, oh, mechanics, who should be playing Loki, and blah, the Norse this, and oh, Rappel's a team game player, oh, blah, 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 all this stuff. Yes, of course, sure. But regardless, despite the exact perfect teams that we would or could or whatever have, despite that, all of these 4 series so far, we had 2 from round 1, 2 from round 2, all 4 of these series are all very close, man. All 4 of these are very close. Okay, so we can do a little winners interview, or sorry, post game interview.
Machi say, relax.